What it do, what it do, what it do, Revenger crew. We are back and better than ever. No hat bow tonight for the birthday. You know, the skull is looking cleaned up, looking nice, crispy if you would. So, you know, go ahead and let y'all see the cut. You know what I'm talking about? It's my 37th birthday tonight, man, and I am just beyond blessed to be here with y'all, man. Thank y'all, everybody who rocks with the show. I'll probably be saying this a lot tonight, man. Just thank you for all the support. Been doing this about 2.5 years now, almost, maybe it's 3. We've been doing this a minute, man, and I'm glad I always had an opportunity to show up here and play some music and talk my little talk, man. So thanks for rocking with your boy, man. Means the world to me. Thanks for the birthday love. Shout out to my homie LG, London's Grimiest. He also does a music review show Fridays, I believe, and Thursdays in the morning here. He does those. He's out in the UK. Big shouts. Big shouts to Bday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shouts to Moon Rocks, my boy Moon Rocks. I love the performances, bro. I love to see you out there killing it. Let's get into the music. I am your host with the most tonight. D.U. Ivan is our artist of the night. Toma, baby. Toma. We did Ivan's last joint, which was the Pensive Stoner Ponders, and I think he's only gotten better. I've heard some snippets of this new joint, and I think it's gonna be fun. So let's get into music tonight. I got some stories around the world, of course, things going on in the news. Get your daily dose of news here from your boy. Without further ado, man, let's get into it. We got the first joint of the night. Got some Reddit joints tonight. Got into the Reddit bag, and this is Optimus from the homie Augustus. Let's check him out. Give him a little love to start the show. This is Optimus.
They hear me back there, but now I'm seeing that.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm on this instrumental like I made this shit. Wait, oh yeah, I did. Nothing I make is ever miss, so get the fuck on. If you acting dumb, bitch, I'm Megatron. It ain't no stopping, it's some Optimus, I'm in my prime. I won't waste my time, tell that bitch to go rewind. She ain't want to hear me back there, but now I'm seeing that hotline. I'm unfazed, tell them folks everything you know. I'm the realest one to walk the streets, a nigga uno. I been first, I'd rather go in dirt than finish last place. That's real shit, everything that I've been through this way made.
This isn't terrible. This isn't great. You know, this is right in the middle. It's probably about a C. I'm at about a 78, 80 with it right now. It's got an okay pace. The beat is okay. The beat is more interesting than anything. He's rapping a little odd. Zim, my boy. Appreciate you, my G. Also, I think we got to get Dust to Dawn dropped soon. I think that's going to happen. That song is fantastic. I listened to it the other day. I'm like, I got to get this song out. Big shout. Hey, Zim, we got to collaborate some more music, by the way, too.
Me insane, that's another way to say I'm big brain. A big flame is what you trying to see when you press and play. Don't be ashamed, if you fucking with me, we gon' make some. It's not fun when you down bad and you ain't got none.
Oh, my boy, Don season.
And show these fuck niggas that they been.
Oh, big plug for my boy Don. He just dropped his new joint as well. Damn. I've been busy. What's the name of the joint? I'm sorry, I've been busy. I don't know, I love it though. Bree, you're gonna have to put me on the name of it. I just looked at the thing earlier because he sent it to me. Matter of fact, I got it in my joint. Big shouts to my man Don. Don season is upon us for sure.
All I see is mannequins. Niggas ain't been managing. So if they start vanishing, just know they wasn't challenging. Imagining it's happening. Yes, sir, let me get to that.
Forgive me, I've been busy.
With blue stacks, that's true facts.
So actually, Augustus, I want to tell you, I actually think you're a pretty good rapper, bro. I think you're doing a lot of miracle, circle, spherical. I think the core of rapping in and of itself, and big shouts to my man Don. Go check his new joint out. Oh, shit. Excuse me, still fighting off a cold. Forgive me, I've been busy is out right now, man. 7 songs. Can't wait to jump into that after the show tonight. But the one thing you have to do is rap with a purpose. I think a lot of songs I hear lately, I just don't hear a lot of purpose on it. I don't hear that on this song. You're not going anywhere. You're just kind of saying stuff, kind of cool cliches. That's all well and good, but you got to actually go somewhere with it, man.
Niggas that they been done. All I see is mannequins. Niggas ain't been managing.
Hey, appreciate you, big dog. King Ruiz, what up, dude?
Challenging, imagine.
Johnny, what up, boy?
Yes, sir, let me get to that. I have my respect before niggas came out with blue stacks. That's true facts. Some of this shit.
He can rap, though.
Hating ass niggas deny everything said. But instead, I don't give a fuck cause they not in my bed. Tell them all to break a leg. Pussy. Bitch, I'm on this instrumental like I made this shit. Wait, oh yeah, I did. Nothing I make is ever miss, so get the fuck on. If you acting dumb, bitch, I'm Megatron. It ain't no stopping, it's some Optimus, I'm in my prime. I won't waste my time, tell that bitch to go rewind. She ain't want to hear me back there, but now I'm.
Yeah, you're not really talking about anything, man. And I also think for the young cats, it's really hard. I can tell you're young. Anytime I hear a dude talking about chicks in every bar, that's the youthful. That's the youthful experience. You know, when you get older, your amount of women, it dwindles, okay? And eventually you get to one. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad. Stylistically, I like the song. I think you got a lot of personality. I think you got a nice little cadence about you as well. But what I don't like is the empty bars. A lot of empty. Oh, I heard another rapper say this. The whole game right now, I feel like it's kind of predicated on, oh, I heard this dude say this, so I'm going to say it. Like, be original, man. Origination is important. Big shouts to my homie out in Melbourne. I got to get back to doing some of them Australian. Johnny, hit me in my inbox, man. Tell me all the new Aussie music, all the new Aussie hip-hop I need to get on, bro. Man, we're going to get into some good stuff tonight. D.U. Ivan, Toma. I'm excited to hear this joint. You know, I want to give a big shout out to Miami 305, man. I want to give a big shout out to the whole gang out there. Money Moogly, Rudy H2 Owens, D.U. Ivan, Shotty. All them cats out there, man, they like family. They always do tracks and projects together. They host a lot of parties and events. I think that's one of the dopest things right now. That scene out there is probably better than most in the country, I would have to say. I can't hate on I definitely can't hate on my man Ruiz. Oh yeah, the South Africa joint. Put me on game, baby. Put me on game. I'm trying to learn, man. If you teach me. Got a lot of stories tonight. Lots going on in the country, man. We're gonna get into some of that stuff. Yeah, they got some. Okay, all right. Put me on game, Ruiz. Put me on game, bro. Let's get into this next one. So going back to Augustus Optimus, the song in and of itself is okay. The mix was okay. Dude's rapping was okay, but it was very flavorless. You know, it didn't have a lot of spice to it, the content, the punchlines. I didn't hear a lot of cleverness. I didn't hear anything that actually make me want to listen to the words. So that's where it lacked to me. I think all in all, it's probably about an 81, 82. It's not bad. I would actually listen to it again if I'm being honest. I don't know that I would listen to more than 30 seconds, but I would give it a second passage. So the country is changing, man. I don't know if y'all are peeping game, but the country is changing. And a lot of folks are going on strike. There's a writer's strike in Hollywood right now. And there's also going to be a hospitality worker strike in Arizona and California. 32,000 hospitality workers are striking. And that may not be a big deal to some people, but if you go to book a hotel and you can't get your room clean, you're going to be pissed. All right. Stogie T. Okay. Animals. Okay. All right. Big shouts to my man Ruiz. So these contracts are expiring. They're asking for a lot, but it's almost impossible. It's impossible to pay people enough in California. So they're basically trying to get an $11 raise, $5 immediately, and then $3 boost for each subsequent year of the 3-year contract. They want an $11 raise. That's asking for a lot, man. But you know, in California, $30 an hour gets you a studio apartment. Let's get into more music. Tell me what y'all think about that, man. We just got to work on paying people a livable wage. I think you just got to be able to. Some of y'all got to learn how to stretch your money, though. That's a whole different conversation. Let's get into this next one, man. Earthquake. This comes from Odd Prospects off the Making Hip Hop thread. Then we're going to jump into Toma. Let's get into this right now. Odd Prospects. This is Earthquake. Let's check them out.
Life is full.
This with the lights on, fuck around all night long. Yeah, we moving to the daybreak. Said we tear the club down. Yeah, we like an earthquake. Woo! We can do this till the.
This is very badly mixed.
Fuck around, get our vibe on.
Oh, some new Zim in the building. Let's go.
Like an earthquake. She said she loves it when I lean back and hit this. Murdering a pussy, let the sheets be my witness. All night, yeah, bro, with the fitness. I'm an artist, watch my lyrics paint pictures. Van Gogh, let the beat tear your ear off. Fear not, Jay's back, tell the fakers clear off. Defend my team, so I'm getting.
So the mix is bad. It sounds like you're rapping in an empty garage. You know, it sounds like you set up the studio in the middle of an open garage. It doesn't sound great on the mix. The rapping is okay. It sounds a little old though. Kind of sounds a little stiff. Not a lot of comfortability. I don't know if that's a word. It's not a lot of comfort in it.
The clearance, VIP state.
I got you, Goon.
Hear us. I'm godlike, motherfucker, call me Beerus. Champ on the beat, make the fake rappers fear us. I'm like a Dragon Ball in with coherence. Flying like the Nimbus, nobody can outsteer us.
Like a Dragon Ball with the earrings.
So when I lock the shit down like a cell, yeah, you know that I move across the earth like a Mr. Popo. I'm a hoe through the game like I'm Piccolo. Let's go. We can do this with the lights on. Fuck around all night long. Yeah, we moving to the daybreak. Said we tear the club down. Yeah, we like an earthquake. chains, call me Christian.
Appreciate you, bro.
50 shades, yeah, vanilla, I ain't no saint. Devil in me when you shake, hey. You know I do you right, no need to pray.
How about new?
I'm slay blade sharp, silver bullets in my chain. Fam's gone like these rappers that have.
Yeah, I don't. This isn't very good. So some of it is the accent, and I ain't got no problem with accents. But if you have a mix that sounds like the song was made in an empty basement, you know what I'm saying? You can't record music in a wide open space. It's gonna sound like this. It's gonna sound thin and tinny. Also, the rap style is like early 1990s white dude. Like, with all due respect, I can very clearly tell this is a white dude rapping. And it's not like, it's no racial overtone to it, because a lot of white dudes sound fantastic. This just sounds like one of them dudes that, like, is probably still in his early adoption to rapping, but you got to kind of, like, stop sitting so, like, adjust your posture, maybe lean a little bit, get comfortable. It just doesn't sound comfortable. I guess that's the best way to say it. White, black, or purple. It just don't sound comfortable. You got to be comfortable in what you do. This just sounds forced. It sounds like you're trying to prove to me you're good, and it's not good. It's just empty. It's nasally, and it doesn't really have a lot of space in the rhymes for me to actually catch punchlines. So I didn't really care for that, man. And it also sounded like a house party when I was in, like, 8th grade. Dude, if you listen to the beat, it's like an 8th grade house party.
I'm saying, but girl, you a bite, I feel the teeth in my neck. Yes, I pull that love and you wearing it like a necklace. Giving head like your necklace.
And again, dude, we gotta find something to rap about besides what women are doing for you, cause you're not getting head that much, bro. I'm just telling you, you're not. It's just a fact. You're not. So why are we talking about it so much? If you got lint in your pocket, I'd rather hear you rap about that. Let's get into DU Ivan. Big shouts to my man Toma. Melancholy's in the bill. Hell yeah. Thank you, Johnny. You showed me the Demon Time joint. Yes, sir, you have. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, what y'all think of that joint? I don't want to listen to songs that make me feel like I'm in 8th grade again. And I actually do think, I want to give you your credit, too, because you had some different cadences and some different sounds. You kind of whispered toward the end. You tried some different things. I think there's some talent there. I just don't think this is it. Like, don't rap over a 1992 beat. I just, it's not 92 no more. We got to move on. Let's get into it, baby. Toma. Our man DU Ivan. Big shouts to 305, man. The community down there is fantastic. I'm going to be bigging them up all night. Let's check it out. First song off of Toma. This right here is, let me make sure it's on the screen. It's not on the screen. What's happening? Let me get this right. Boom, bang, biggle. Big moves. DU Ivan. Toma.
Yeah, flow official, every record needs a notary. I'm too good, the devil be saying no to me. I'm so inclined to go and get what is owed to me. Joker in 89, yo, wait till they get a load of me. Cutting sugar, but he's rap.
Oh, no, he came on kind of smooth now. Hold on, DU Ivan. You came on kind of smooth. Let me go back real quick. I like how you just jumped into the music. It's a lot of times that there's all this space left. You got right to it. I like that.
Yeah, flow official, every record needs a notary. I'm too good, the devil be saying no to me. I'm so inclined to go and get what is owed to me. Joker in 89, yo, wait till they get a load of me. Cutting sugar, but he's rapping hella sweet, though. You don't want word, it's not in yo to me, though.
You say something cute as sugar, something sugar, but these rappers sweet. That was kind of cold.
Cutting sugar, but he's rapping hella sweet, though. You don't want word.
Oh, cut the sugar, but these rappers hella sweet. I like that.
It's not in yo to me, though. I'm a carnivore for the beef, I'm a meter. Earn my stripes, you bought yours, Adidas, yeah.
Earn my stripes, you bought yours. Talk to him, DU Ivan.
Ready to die, I'm making big moves. Yeah, I'm ready to die, I'm making big moves.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Hey, ready to die.
I like the Biggie sample. I like that.
Yeah, we ready to die, I'm making big moves. Yeah.
1, 2.
Okay, consider this a warning, I'm ready to die. Sky is the limit, I'm ready to fly. Give me one more chance and I'll leave them hypnotized. Best believe it, you can see it when you're looking in their eyes.
So y'all hearing the Biggie reference, the Biggie song and album references? I feel that. This has got some good energy to it to start the project. I think this is a great song to open up with.
To die. Sky is the limit, I'm ready to fly. Give me one more chance and I'll leave them hypnotized. Best believe it, you can see it when you're looking in their eyes. All about my Benjis, split it with my Benjis. Look at my clique, no wonder they envy. Try to do it bigger than Biggie did it before. So give me the loot or I'ma kick in the door. I'm ready, ready to die, I'm making big moves. Yeah, I'm ready to die, I'm making big moves.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey, ready to die, I'm making big moves. Yeah, we ready to die, I'm making big moves.
Yeah, 1, 2,
Okay.
1, 2.
I've been to hell and back, I took a L or two, maybe 3 or 4, had nothing left to lose. Take what I could get, earn the right to pick and choose. Same old me, just some better shoes. Don't be
Same old me, just in better shoes. So I like what you did with this song. Is kind of is concept based, and I appreciate that. I don't think a lot artists don't typically build songs around a concept anymore. I mean, you only see really artistic artists, JID, Nas. You don't see a lot of artists that like will take a song or take a concept and build a song around it. And then I really like you got the Biggie kind of sounds in the background, you know, some of those samples, and then you got the song title. So I like this is creative. It's a creative joint, man.
shit confused. Humble is a choice. Say it with your chest. What's the mumble in your voice? Looking at me like you wanna make some noise. 1-on-1 ain't fair. Go and get your boys. I'm ready.
1-on-1 ain't fair.
I'm making big moves.
We ain't got enough people, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready to
We
die.
ain't got enough people, fam.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey, ready to die. I'm making big moves. Yeah, we ready to die. I'm making big moves.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
That was the first joint off of Toma, Big Moves, our man D.U. Ivan. Yeah, man, that's a good way to start the. Now, I'm going to be, you know, I always in my complete honesty. I thought the second verse, what I'm noticing that I like a lot is second verses to be more up-tempo and quicker than first verses. I just like, I like that change for my eardrums for you to pick up the flow a little bit. Now, I love the creativity on this. I love the sounds on it. The mix sounded fine to me. Your voice sounded great. You sounded comfortable. And I talked earlier about one of these artists, that one of the first songs that just doesn't feel comfortable. The one thing I know by listening to you on this track specifically is you're comfortable. You right in your spot. I'm ready to die. I'm making big. Like, you're just chilling with it. That's a pretty good song. I think I'm going to go 87 on that. Maybe 88. It's a good song. It's got good energy. The length is perfect. 2 minutes in and out. Some great things, some quotables in there. The song titles was dope. The confidence, the way you opened the track was really unique to me too, because you just got to it. You didn't do the 8-bar, the 4-bar. Let me wait. You know, you didn't do the whole, skipping rope thing. You just jumped right into it and went. So that was cool right there. I like that, man. I think I'm gonna go 88. The more I talk about it, the more I feel that 88 is appropriate. Drop your scores for our man right there. If you're watching along with us, if you listen to the first song, give our man Ivan, D.U. Ivan. Don't underestimate Ivan. Give him your feedback on the joint. Let him know what you think. Drop your scores right now. I'm going 88, I think. What do y'all think? You agree? You disagree? Yo, we gonna get into more music. I got a lot of music. Y'all hit the inbox tonight. It's looking beautiful. We're gonna get to some of them joints here shortly. I'm gonna talk to y'all about TikTok in a minute, man. I just let my our 12-year-old just got TikTok, and I think she's gonna be fine. But some of these kids are dumb, man. You gotta really be careful about giving social media to your kids. I trust mine because I know that she's got her head on pretty straight, so I'm not too concerned. But boy, oh boy, we're gonna talk about some of these folks that don't. Let's get into this next one. This is off the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit right here. The Sinister Grave Dig, and then we're going to jump back into Toma. If you're waiting to get a song played, $1 to get you populating on the super chat. You know how that works as per the usual. Let's get into this, The Sinister Grave Dig. 81 from Knowing Melancholy. What'd you think about it? 81 meaning what would you change about it, Melancholy? Anything? Any notes? Any notes, Melancholy? Okay, so we got a bad mix on this already. And he's rapping to... See, you can't rap fast just to rap fast. I wish people didn't always do that. So he came in rapping 90 miles an hour. I don't know that that's always a good look to start a song. I like that toward the end.
I'll go crazy like I'm Slim Shady, explosive like I'm throwing in middies.
Also, as a Caucasian rapper, I wouldn't refer to Eminem on my stuff. I would never put Eminem on my songs. Why would you want to have that comparison? That's not a good idea.
From the gutty at the rap game, man, me ain't no way that I'm ever just changing. Nothing you say can faze me. Sick of being a rap.
Your ad libs are louder than the verses, Did you listen to this back, my dude? Your ad lib is louder than your verse.
And you bitches always complaining about the same shit on the daily. You're a waste of space and a brain, so basically there's no reason for your making. Everybody really wanna hate me. Bitches really wanna blame me, cause they're lazy. Bitches don't really wanna step up, they don't wanna say things. Motherfuckers don't wanna with me. Better run from a stampede. Cause if you're fucking with me, you're in too deep. You're up to your knees.
All right, we're gonna move on from this. Only reason I'm moving on from this is I don't feel like you're trying, my dude. And then you're standing. Look, man, this is beyond corny. Don't stand next to a Shady and D12 thing. Be your own person, man. This is cringy. And you're dressed like it's 2005 again. My dude, nobody wears armbands. Nobody wears double T-shirts anymore. It's 2023, man.
You'll be losing to me when I rap. I'm abusing to be stupid to think you versus me. So if that's the case, then you're choosing defeat. I'ma run it down. I got proof at the end. Motherfuckers keep on talking. Now they're just losing it. These better meet me in the.
Yeah, my G, what I would do is don't do the back-to-back quick raps. If I was an emerging artist, if I came like if I was starting over, I've been rapping for a long time, and I think I'm pretty damn good at it. I would not rap fast to start. Everything I do would be slow because it's hard to rap slow. It's hard to rap slow. Like if you go back and listen to 50 Cent's albums, it's incredible to me because he's not rap. It's not easy to make a good rap song rapping slowly. It's hard. So doing this, drinking on my tea, going to sleep, waking up, going to pee, going to a B. Okay, what is that doing for you? What is that doing for your audience, my dude?
Cause I ain't gonna stop until the day that one of us all sees tonight.
All right.
They stand in the.
I said enough. I don't like that one. I'm gonna go 60 on that one. Flow's atrocious. Got to start somewhere, but maybe not here. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's my birthday. Maybe I'm feeling more aggressive tonight. But I'm just saying, like, if you love an artist, there's nothing wrong with loving that artist, but you can't be that artist. You can't be that artist. I love Jay-Z. I'll never be Jay-Z. Never. It's just not going to happen. And I probably won't come close, and that's okay because I'm me. So I'm going to do what I do. I'm not going to do what he did. So you got to just remove that from your whole thing. Let's get into this next one from my man DUI in the news. So I like the feedback Ruiz gave, and I like the feedback Melancholy gave too. A little hard to hear sometimes. The vocals a little bit hard to understand. 85 from Ruiz. That was whack, maybe a 30. I just, look, man, keep practicing, but don't do the speed rap for the sake of the speed rap. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you, sir. Mix could have used a lot of work. So you heard, I didn't hear a ton of mix issues on it, but that's fair. That's fair. Oh, damn. I'm gonna get a free album pretty soon, bro. You better chill. Let's keep it rolling, man. In the news, D.U. Ivan, Toma.
Breaking news today. Miami rapper D.U. Ivan has been taken into custody for smacking somebody. Again.
It's taken into custody for smacking somebody. I like the humor. I love that.
Incident allegedly took place in
They gon' write about me in the news because I'm legendary. When they write about you in the news, they be writing your obituary. Quit acting like a bitch already. Quit acting like a bitch. Oh, they gon' write about me in the news.
I think it's a simple request. Quit acting like a bitch.
If you gotta say you ain't a pussy, then you probably a pussy. Pussy. If you acting like a bitch.
Hey, I like how you talking. If you gotta say you not a, then you. That's not bad right there. I like that.
If you gotta say you ain't a pussy, then you probably a pussy.
Facts.
Pussy. You acting like a bitch, you been acting like a bitch. Bitch. It's a way of life, we ain't playing nice. If I said it, I meant it, no need to say it twice. Heard it switching sides, heard it day and night. Say it's complicated, this shit ain't black and white. I see the picture clear as day, they tryna jack my light. They can't take direction, they ain't acting right. I'm out here bagging white, it ain't for bragging rights. Cause if them boys get your boy, they gon' bag my rights. Right.
This isn't bad, man. This isn't bad, D.U. Ivan. I'm kind of digging just to to make comments like that. Stop being a bitch. If you say, like that kind of playfulness and that kind of like, I don't even know what you call that. It's like a arrogance. I like it. I like it so much.
They gon' gon' write about me in the news because I'm legendary. When they write about you in the news, they be writing your obituary. Quit acting like a bitch already. Quit acting like a bitch. Oh, they gon' write about me in the news. If you got something to do, then get it done. Some people claiming that they grind just for fun. Some people claiming that they grind just for likes. I don't claim that I grind losing nights.
I love that ad-libs in the back. Some grind for likes, just for likes. So one thing I'm appreciating about this project already, D.U. Ivan, is that you're giving a lot of background noise to it. You know, it's a very fine line. It's a very strategic thing you have to do, putting ad-libs in, saying things in the background, saying things at the right time. Your timing with these ad-libs is fantastic. It's really good.
Sleep, losing relationships, losing patience even quicker. Ain't gon' take your shit, ain't gon' take your lip. I probably split it open, still dreaming, but I'm doing not just sitting hoping. I ain't begging, pleading, bitch, I'm sweating, bleeding. I ain't making wishes, bitch, I'm painting pictures. Bitch, I'm making schemes while I'm chasing dreams. Cut from different clothes, shit ain't what it seems. Same. They gon' write about me in the news.
I like this one.
Because I'm legendary.
Add this one to the ESMR playlist, baby.
They be writing your obituary. Quit acting like a bitch already.
Gizmo, what up, bro?
Quit acting like a bitch. Oh, they gon' write about me in the
Simple request.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one a lot, man.
That's how we living, you know what I mean? Doing notable shit. Yeah.
D.U. Ivan. Toma. Yeah, man. That one went off, bro. That one went off right there. I liked it. Again, the energy, the ad-libs, the cleverness, the arrogance in some of the parts. Quit acting like a bitch already. Quit acting like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so much like, you know, what did you say? What a part of the song you like, you got something to do, get up and do it. It's like, and it's funny because it's almost like things I tell my children, like, yo, you're fine, get up. Go, you got some work to go do it. You know, like, it's just, I don't know. I really enjoyed it because it's almost like mantras. It's like mantras, you know. Yo, go get it done. Stop being a punk. Like, I like the music has a message to it, even when you're being kind of facetious, even when you're being kind of funny. Like, there's still this like, yo, no, really though, like, get your life together, bro. I'm not playing. Like, ha ha ha, no, but really, I like it, man. I'm going 92 on that one. That was fun to me. You know, and I love the length of these songs. Y'all know, if you come to my stream consistently, I hate long music. It shouldn't take you that long to get to the damn point. If it takes you 7 minutes to tell you a story, I got to tell you I'm not interested in that story. And I do that with my kids. I'll be like, look, I know a lot happened in the story here. I'll stop them and be like, okay, I have time for the bullet points, okay? Run it down with the bullet point. Don't give me all the extras. I don't care what color the girl's dress was or what color shoes she had on. What happened? You know what I mean? So you're getting to it effectively, quickly. I like that too. I like that song, man. Drop your scores right there. If you didn't like the song, tell us why, man. Give us some feedback. D.U. Ivan is watching. He's in the room right now trying to get his Jeezy on. Big shouts to Ashley. What's up, Ashley? Yeah, man. I liked it. Like I said, 92 for me. Drop your scores. Let's give our man some feedback. So I was talking about a TikTok earlier, and I just said I just gave my 12-year-old access to TikTok. We just allowed that to happen, and you know, we tried to fight it. I think she wanted it probably 3 or 4 years ago, and we just kind of like quietly said no. And eventually, she actually put together a slideshow. It's probably one of the dopest things I've ever seen any of my kids do. She was like, "This is why I should have it." She did a whole presentation. It was dope. I'm like, all right, man, you win. What am I to do? I'm not. How am I to argue with that? You know, like, all right, man, you're being a little boss right now. Hey, Ruiz is in. So anyway, she has TikTok, and TikTok just had a 16-year-old girl die in France because they have what's called the Blackout Challenge. I'm going to talk to her actually after this show if she's still up. Like, don't do challenges. Don't be dumb. But anyway, it's called the Scarf Game, and it involves wrapping a cloth around your neck to the point of asphyxiation. Then you'll lose consciousness. And this young lady did this and died. I couldn't even imagine coming home or getting a call that my kid died because she was tying. First of all, I'd be embarrassed by the stupidity. I mean, of course, I'd be hurt that I lost my baby. But the embarrassment of how dumb are you to do that? So I'm going to have a talk with my young lady. here shortly and say, hey, let's make better decisions than some of these folks out there. But yeah, no, he did his thing on that joint, man. Drop your scores for the last one. We're going to get into a couple joints from the inbox, and then we're going to get back into the DU Ivan joint. First 2 songs are solid, man. 88 92 for me, so we're averaging an A right now. Let's get into the Gizmo Snyder joint. He hit the super duper chat. Then we'll jump back into the DU Ivan joint. Then we'll jump back into the inbox. Lots more music on the way. Don't let your kids do stupid TikTok challenges if you want them to live, man. This is Pain from our man, the Unpraised King. Let's get into it.
Someone told me that my days don't get better. Will it get better? Money on my mind, I just chase the cheddar. Leveraging the pain, but I broke the lever. Set the shit ablaze so I don't remember.
I like how all the voices converged in that one spot. So you probably had like 5 or 6 takes, and they all met at that one point. That was cool.
So much
Also for you, Unpraised King, this one is a little more stripped down than most of the vocals are. This vocal's a little bit more bare. I like that.
Someone told me that my days don't get better. Will it get better? Money on my mind, I just chase the cheddar. Leveraging the pain, but I broke the lever.
He said, leveraging the pain, but I broke the lever. That's a bar right there.
Set the shit ablaze so I don't remember. So much on my mind.
I got you, Don.
So you'll find, no, that ain't what I found to be the truth this time around. Lost a piece I had in store and I just never found. Probably cause I'm flying and that shit is on the ground. Someone told me that my days gon' get better. Money on my mind, I just chase the cheddar. Leveraging my pain, but I broke the lever.
Leveraging my pain, but I broke the lever.
Remember.
I like that bar, man. Consider that stolen. So, UK, I actually like where that's headed. I think you need to get you a feature on there, though. Somebody that can completely change up the sonics of the song, because it has that, you have a classically sad ambiance to your music. It's always like this piano-y sadness and a lot of the songs that you drop. I would like to see you collab with a rapper. Get with a rapper on the back half of this, somebody that can rap fast and that's good over pain music, because you make a lot of pain music. That's a good start, though. I like it where it's at. I got you, Don. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Much love. I know you're doing well. Congrats on putting out the EP. Forgive me, I've been busy. No assist, Don. We'll get into that joint. Shortly. Appreciate my man Don Montesi. I love, one thing I can say about DU Ivan too, we about to jump back into DU Ivan joint, but it's also the same thing I can say about Don Montel. Actually, what I'm learning about King Ruiz, a lot of the people that actually come through my stream consistently are really hardworking artists. Like, y'all are some grinding ass dudes, man. And I have the utmost respect. I tell my kids and my wife, if you ever want to impress me, hustle. Hustle, impress me. I'm coaching another volleyball team. Starting next week. I've been coaching my girls in sports for like 5 years now. And I'm coaching another volleyball team. And I tell the kids the first day, if you hustle, I'm gonna respect you. This is that simple. I love hustlers. Let's get into this, baby. Monsters. This one has the homie Shotty, and I think it has Baked Pliskin on it as well. I don't know if he did the beat or the instrumental, or not the instrumental, or the engineering on the joint. But big shout out to Baked Pliskin as well. DU Ivan, Shotty, Monsters off of Toma.
Gonna pound that sass right out of him. Last time we should have won.
Get him on the feet. Get Zim on the phone. FF's in the bill. What up, dude? Love, brother. I know Melancholy does that sad music well, too.
So the kind of got them choking on their words. Stop them out with their mouth open on the curb. Eddie Norton snorting a quarter of codeine. Mix it with cocaine, I sprinkle it on OG. Buddy got a dead shot, picking them off. No hitting pause. Pick it the little pick up.
Okay, hold on. This is almost too much for me. Let me back up a little bit so I can catch all of this.
You're gonna eat lightning. You're gonna crap thunder. We'll have to put you in a cage.
So the kind of got them choking on their words. Stop them out with their mouth open on the curb. Eddie Norton snorting a quarter of codeine. Mix it with
Eddie Norton snorting a quarter of codeine. He said, stop them out with their mouth open on the curb. That's aggressive.
Cane, I sprinkle on OG. Buddy got a dead shot, picking them off. No hitting pause. Pick it a little, pick them apart. Pick up your pace, I tell your people to pick up your parts.
Are you seeing what he's doing with the piece? This is so. I want to know, Ivan, how many takes did this take you? I know this wasn't a one take joint right here. All these P's.
On OG, buddy got a dead shot, picking them off. No hitting pause. Pick it a little, pick them apart. Pick up your pace, I tell your people to pick up your parts. You don't like it, lick my dick in my balls, player. I don't even like the party, but I'm outside. I don't even like the party, but pardon me, party harder than palm.
This is old school right here. This feels like breakdancing. If I knew how to breakdance, this feels like breakdancing to me.
McCartney and Bono, don't bother calling tomorrow. I'll be at the brunch with a bunch of models. Model citizen, chuck a bottle of medicine. Chuck the empty bottle at a politician. I'm just politicking. They trying to give me a pinch, but I ain't budging an inch, you little bitch. I'm a motherfucking monster.
Shut up. 2 takes? That's rude. That's rude. It would have taken me like 9.
Yeah. Motherfucking monster. What, you ain't know? I'm a motherfucking monster. Yeah. Fucking monster. What? You ain't know? I'm a motherfucker.
Yeah, me and you don't have to get along. Hype beats, dick riders, I done met them all. It's been embedded, I'm better, so you can bet it all. We ain't competitive, I'm petty as Eminem and Paul.
Did you guys listen to Slaughterhouse? This reminds me of a Slaughterhouse song. I don't know if y'all know Slaughterhouse, but this reminds me like hardcore of a Slaughterhouse song.
Yeah. Fucking monster. What? You ain't know? I'm a motherfucker.
Yeah, me and you don't have to get along. Hype beats, dick riders, I done met them all. It's embedded, I'm better, so you can bet it all. We ain't competitive, I'm petty as Eminem and Paul. Nah, you ain't gotta get involved. I turn the rapper to ash, then I put him in a vase. You in the back of the pack, boy, I'm in the front line. You got a Mac in back of the act, but the pump in the trunk punch out. I don't even like the party, but I'm outside. I don't even like the party, but the shorty in my lap playing Cardi, and she got an army. So when I send her home, I got another one on me. If I'm offending hoes, then I'm sorry, not sorry. I invented the game. You trying to copy Atari, my little.
If I'm offending hoes, then I'm sorry, not sorry.
Mario Kart, a body, a shiny Ferrari. Play you the world's tiniest violin to cry at your party, cause I'm a monster. Yeah.
Who made you mad, bro?
I'm a monster.
LG, what up, boy?
Motherfucking monster. Yeah, bitch, I'm a monster.
You ain't know?
Motherfucker.
I love the scratching that thing. That's dope.
I'm sorry, are you finished? Can we go to work? That would be nice.
That right there was Monsters, DUI and Shotty. Yeah, that reminded me of a Slaughterhouse type. I really like the wordplay on that, man. And it is shocking that only took you twice to lay down. I think that would have took me like 9 takes. I can't. There's nothing wrong with that, man. The beginning to end, it was raw energy. I'm gonna go 94. I like it, dog. It got me pumped to work. I think I'm gonna add this to the playlist too. So it got me hype. You know, one thing I like is I like songs that I, you know, despite my looks, I go to the gym a lot. If I match my diet to my work ethic in the gym, I'd probably be skinny. But I love workouts. So that's a workout. So that's one of the ones you finish your workout to. So right now, D. Wyman is doing, he's doing his thing, man. 100 on the execution. 95 from King Ruiz. Some great scores. Big shout out to Bake Pliskin on the scratch that he scratches. That's a good song, man. That's a good song. And like I said, for me, I need joints that get me through the workouts. I took my daughter earlier today, and I told her, like, I'm actually getting back in shape. So I don't know if any of y'all are married or have long-term girlfriends, but when you have somebody you're with for a while, you get fat. It's just part of it. Like, you just gain weight because you're in love, you're happy, and life is good. And so I took her to the gym, and she was like, "How do you?" Because I on the elliptical machine, I can do like an hour now, so that's good. That's a long time. And she says to me, she's like, "How do you do that?" And I'm like, "Well, I need music. I distract myself by pretending I don't hate it." All right, we got more gym songs on the way. Let's jump back into the inbox right now. Big shout out to my man LG. I don't know if LG is still here. London's grimiest. That's our homie out in UK. He has his own music review show. If you're still here, LG, give me the times because I think you're like 8 hours ahead of me because it's 4:37 there. So I don't know when you actually are on, but I always go on when you tell me you're on and I check it out. So big shouts to LG. If you want your music review, his show is crazy. They got energy, bro. His show goes nuts. So tap into my man LG London's Grimiest. If you're here, bro, let him know when, because I don't know, if I'm being honest. Gonna jump back into the inbox real quick, and then we're gonna get some more Toma going. And the next one's got my man Money Mowgli. We actually had Money Mowgli. His project last week, A Lone Wolf, was fantastic. Bro went crazy. Homie is, and I've said this, Money Mowgli is like quietly one of my favorite rappers. Dude is like, he's nice. So I'm excited for that next one. But right now, let's jump into our man King Ruiz out there in the Mile High City. Big shouts to Denver. Our man, I like King Ruiz too. He's got some bars. His style is real dope. I fucks with King Ruiz. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get into this. This is High featuring W. Big shouts to our man King Ruiz. Happy Saturday. Thanks for rocking with your boy.
You were down. You were always mine. So what's this? I'm here and now. I was in the clouds. So when you left, I fell back on solid ground. I missed that high.
This mix is real nice so far.
I missed that high with you.
Said I ain't never imagined love that was the size of a planet, breaking down so quick like a hammer to granite. And I've been missing you so much that I can't even stand it. But I guess
he said
somehow
he said breaking down so quick like a hammer to granite. That was actually a bar.
Said I ain't never imagined love that was the size of a planet, breaking down so quick like a hammer to granite. And I've been missing you so much that I can't even stand it. But I guess somehow I'ma manage, right? Cause I guess that's what we're told in life, to keep our chin upright and keep your head held high. Keep on walking down the tunnel, you gon' see some light. But all I'm seeing is demons and they be stealing my sight. Why? Was it a word that I used? Was it a thing that I said? Was it an action or a way that you perceived my head? Was it a lack of emotion or determined or grit? Was it simply you were seeing us as sinking shit? We were really so close, well at least I thought, till your inner demon
This is really good. I like how you're telling the story. I'll be honest, I'm losing your vocals a little bit in the swelling of the beat. My bad, Doug. I don't know why. I found you, I believe, on like a Mile High page. Or maybe, I don't know. My bad, Doug. Ruiz is out in Salt Lake City. Big shouts to Salt Lake, bro. I'm losing you in the swelling of the music, of the beat a little bit. But I like the story you're telling, and your voice is touched with a lot of sadness. Definitely NF vibes. Big shouts to you, Ivan. Definitely NF vibes.
Had to come and all I'm seeing is demons and they be stealing my sight. Why? Was it a word that I used? Was it a thing that I said? Was it an action or a way that you perceived my head? Was it a lack of emotion or determined or grit? Was it simply you were seeing us as sinking shit? We were really so close, well at least I thought, till your inner demon had to come and seize my heart. Now I'm sitting in the grass with a piece of my arms, blowing smoke through the trees to the stars.
I missed that high.
This is actually a really hard song. Big shouts to Zim. He just said what I was thinking. He just said, I was like, this is dope. And then I looked over and Zim was like, this is dope. I love this cover art too. I could really see this in a movie. This has really big movie potential. I mean, at the end when somebody dies, when somebody's reunited with their loved one, when somebody reaches a new height, you know, when they're successful. Like, this song is really dope because it's multifaceted. It has sadness to it, but there's also a higher happy kind of frequency coming off of it too. This is a good song. This vocalist is hard as hell too.
Natural drug, when we're together I can feel it in me. It's like a rush of X from the head to my feet. I guess I'm colorblind cause I saw it as green, but now the flag's all white and it's been waving defeat.
Oh.
Did we ever come to cross this line? I kinda wonder, does it cross your mind? How I'm feeling when you think about me time to time. What could have been had our past aligned? I know it's running through mine. Maybe Maybe I just been thinking.
What up, Darius?
Ain't been drinking enough. Maybe I've been too deep in a rut. Maybe love's the only feeling I ain't feeling enough. And now I fiend for this stuff my whole life. I ain't never felt a high like you. Maybe I'm scared that I'll never again. I've been avoiding every type like you. I'd probably die if I fell from that height again. But damn, I miss it.
This is a good song.
That heart I had with you.
That was a good one, man. Big shouts to our man King Ruiz, man. Salt Lake City Zone. I won't mess that up again, I promise you. That's a good song. That's got like preteen girl potential too, you know, like the Twilight type stuff. That's fire, man. Yeah, transitions is nice. W did his thing, piano. B-Rex, what up? What up, mama? Yeah, congrats to my sis, my homie, my G. Congrats to my man B-Rex. My man B-Rex. Congrats to my sis B-Rex, my bro RJB. They got a bun in the oven. It makes me truly happy. My soul is happy to see that. 95 from Gizmo, 92 from DU Ivan. I think I'm in that same vein, man. I think I'm at about a 92, 93. That's a good song. Now, the one thing I didn't like, or the one thing that I think could be improved upon, I shouldn't say I didn't like it, I just noticed it, is that the sound between your verse and between the music and the chorus, it just felt a little off. I think you had to be a little stronger, not overwhelmingly, because you definitely don't want to be overpowering on a song like this, because I think the vocalist on the hook does all of that for you, but it needed to be just a little higher, because what I found happening is when the beat swelled up and when it really kind of started to wash over everything, it kind of drowned you out just a little bit. That's kind of a nitpicky thing, though. That's just what my ear caught. Overall, that's a good song, great message. There's a happiness and a sadness to it, which I think is a really unique thing to bring to a track. It's hard to, the only song I can think of off the top of my head that has like a sadness and a little bit of happiness to it is Lucid Dreams from Juice WRLD. I still see my shadows, because it kind of goes up and down, but it has that higher octave, it has that higher tonation that makes you think it maybe could be like a happy song. But this has that same quality, only I feel more of the sadness, but it has moments of happiness in it too. It's dope, man. Very, very dope. Sorry if I put your info on blast, B-Rex. I just realized I did that. However, I'm happy, so that's what happens. My apologies. Twilight vibes heavy. FF just hit the super duper. We'll get him popping. You made that song 3 years ago? Is that accurate? I made this song almost 3 years. Appreciate you, Pineapple. What's up, bro? Appreciate you, sis. Thanks for the birthday love. Appreciate that. Sorry I put all your info on blast, B-Rex. I realized what I did after I did it. So if you didn't want people to know that, I apologize. But my happiness gets shared with the world. So let's get back into the UI joint. Then we're going to get my man FF on Dizek. It's quality music. I wouldn't personally listen to it, but it's good, though. I appreciate that, man. I'm 37. I look damn good for 37, by the way. I ain't going to lie. I looked at myself in the mirror today. I said, damn, boy. All right. Keep going. Therapy session December 22nd. You're only 22. Holy shit cakes. That's awesome, man. You're gonna have a great future, bro. You're young. You're so young. That's so awesome. All right, let's keep it rolling. Which song you talking about, D.U. Ivan? Like that Remember Me When You're Gone joint, or Young Man? Yeah, he is young. Ivan, I think you're in the same age bracket I am, so that makes me happy. Let's keep things rolling and get back into Toma. Toma so far is shaping up to be one of the best albums I've had on here, actually. If we're being completely blatantly honest about it. Let's see what the next track holds for us. Stop Playing, D.U. Ivan, Money Mowgli. Shout outs to Miami, man. Y'all doing some things out there.
Weak ass folks play games like they kill. Weak ass folks play games like they kill.
Y'all fool around too much. Stop playing.
Uh-oh.
Go up, motherfucker. Y'all some weak assholes, bleached asshole, black just for show, but it need ammo. Chemicals don't change, yo, that's GMO. OG on OT, making G's my MO. Dirty boy, I need a bag, came from off the beaten path. I know where I'm going, I'm a star, I don't need on that. Living legend on my way to where the Beatles at. Don't let the looks fool you, pretty boy will beat your ass. Sister cuffs and piss them us, let's not let them pistol us. On a mission, if they missing, just might hit your missus. Obvious you want the opposite of opposition, bro. Poppin' shit and poppy bout to pop the competition, bro. Stop playing.
So I'm just trying to make sure I understand this. DU Ivan, were you on the first half and then Money Mowgli finished the second half of that verse, or how was that set up? Because it didn't sound like the same artist. It sounded like you had the first half of the verse, like you both took like, I don't know, 8 to 10 bars or something like that. Am I correct in that?
Stop playing.
Oh, maybe not. So were you the whole first verse? You know what? We're just gonna run it back. I'm running it back. I need to understand what's happening.
Y'all fool around too.
Okay, I had to run it back because I need to understand what I'm listening to.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Go up, motherfucker.
Hit that like button. You just joining us. What up, though?
Weak assholes, bleached asshole, black just for show, but it need ammo. Chemicals don't change, yo, that's GMO. OG on OT.
Oh, that was cool. He said chemicals to change. That's that GMO. That was kind of cool.
Change, yo, that's GM asshole, black just for show, but it need ammo. Chemicals don't change, yo, that's GMO. OG on OT, making G's my MO. Dirty boy, I need a bag, came from off the beaten path. I know where I'm going, I'm a star, I don't need on that. Living legend on my way to where the Beatles at. Don't let the looks fool you, pretty boy will beat your ass.
I like that too.
Let's not let them pistol us on them.
So I noticed you went. I didn't like I won't say I didn't like it, but it took me a minute to understand what was happening in the first half. But the second half of this verse, you started rapping like T.I. And T.I. is one of my favorite artists of all time. Maybe not the more recent T.I., but the old T.I., you started picking up a T.I. kind of flow in the second half of this. Crazy.
I don't need on that. Living legend on my way to where the Beatles at. Don't let the looks fool you, pretty boy.
Pretty boy beat your ass though.
Let's not let them pistol us. On a mission, if they missing, just might hit your missus, bro. Obvious you want that.
I hit your missus?
Position, bro. Poppin' shit and poppy bout to pop the competition,
bro. Bro going off though. What up? DU Ivan, baby. What up, Miami though?
Money, molly for the dope hole in the trapper. Turn one into two with no abracadabra. Did one for the savage certified slapper. Cali in the grabber and my trunk a project patter. Paint look like water when it clatter. Inside is guts, but she sitting on some ladders. Shiny fish scale, no minute, I know a snapper. But if the DA asking questions, tell that bitch that I'm a rapper. Booty breaker.
He said if the DA asks a question, tell that trick I'm just a rapper.
9 3 for 50 and they fatter. No numbers on the apps and it show delete the data. We don't tell no story in a 40 killer chatter. I'm just getting paid Miami-Dade, fuck them crackers. You either Vic or a perp, and I'd rather be the latter. Keep thinking shit a game, boy, you playing with.
You either the Vic or the perp, and I'd rather be the latter. That's a bar too, man. Rather be the perpetrator than the victim.
To smack her. Them not gonna need the canine to try and find your cadaver.
Stop
Man, I like that one too. Yeah, my boy Money Mowgli. Yeah, Money Mowgli. Excuse me. I should slap myself. I do that a lot. That's good, man. That's a good song too. You got some bangers off the top of the track, off the top of the album, bro. I'm pretty impressed. I didn't like the first half of your verse. I mulled it over while I was listening. it started off a little too like confusing because you dropped a lot of like the MOO and like you said a lot of like letters and it took me a minute to try to catch up to what you were saying. And for whatever reason, you were rapping a little bit more quietly when you started. So the first half of that verse didn't work for me. The second half of the verse, like I said, you had a T.I. swag and you nailed that. And then Money Mowgli, that verse was, like I said, I should slap myself for saying his name wrong because that's cold, man. That verse is cold. I think all in all, I'm at a 90 with the song. The energy was there, right? You know, I want to give you a big shout, D.U. Ivan, because all of these songs are not too long to listen to, and they're all good so far. And that's what I think we got to do as a community, man. I want to give big shouts to my man Don Monteez. We're gonna get into one of his joints a little later in the show, but it's important to keep it brief. The older I get, like I said, 37 today, and the older I get, the less shit I want to hear, okay? Like, if I could condense my life into bullet points, everything is bullet points, that'd be easier for me. I don't want the whole story. I have no time for that. So you're giving us these good quality slabs of meat. You know, I'm not getting a lot of gristle. I'm not getting a lot of extra garbage. I'm just getting some good quality cuts that I could bite my teeth into. This is good, man. He kept the energy all the way through. It was dope, man. 85 from Maurice. Drop the scores. Looked like an 85 from my man Darius as well. Big shouts to Darius in the building tonight. Yeah, for me, it's like, give me the good stuff and then get the hell out of my face, okay? But I'm telling you, man, the older you get, the less you care about a lot of stuff, you know? Let's get into this beat from my man FF. Big shouts to gang. That's A1 Day One fam. Same with B-Rex, man. Some of y'all been rocking with me for a long time. Man, I appreciate it. Like, I've had some of y'all as friends longer than I've been friends with some people in my real life or that I see on a regular basis. So that means a lot to me. We're going to get my man on the screen real quick right here. And while we do that, let's talk about Lil Wayne. So I posted some on my Instagram. I don't know how many of y'all follow me on Instagram. You should. You should. I'm a good time. But we were talking about the biggest legacy. And I think Tupac has the biggest legacy of any rapper. Because literally you still hear Tupac play consistently, and he's been dead for a long time. God rest his soul. And so I think the second biggest impact, the biggest legacy is Lil Wayne. Because I would say of the more popular rappers, both new school and sort of young OG school, Lil Wayne has touched so many like, it's just unbelievable the influence that this dude has made. People didn't have face tattoos before Lil Wayne. I mean, maybe they did, but they were like in Mobile, Alabama. Nobody knew. So Lil Wayne was talking about verses, and they were talking about, like, you know, would you do a versus battle? And a lot of people say he should do one with Drake, which I don't think Drake would win by any stretch, but I think Drake could give him some good go. Honestly, a versus battle between, I think, Jay-Z and Lil Wayne is probably the only person that can stand next to him is probably Jay-Z, because they both have the catalog, the longevity, and the impact for people to care about it. You know, the world would stop for that. You know what I mean? But he was saying the only way he would do a versus is if he did mixtape Lil Wayne versus album Lil Wayne. And that's just crazy to think about because he has like 19 mixtapes. So when you get right down to it, like, Lil Wayne may be the best rap artist ever. I don't know that. I think it would be difficult to find the case for him not being the best ever. What do y'all think? Who else could see Lil Wayne in the verses? I think the only person is Jay-Z. I don't think anybody else has enough hits to go there with him. I think Drake could too, but Drake would get washed kind of early because he's been in the game 10 years longer than Drake. So let's get into this. GXNE D minor 162 BPM. Our brother from another, Phoenix from 6'5". So we're getting that late night drunk on the stoop kind of vibe from this. It almost has a Batman Dark Knight feel to me. It feels like a rainy night. It feels like I think all of the sounds are balanced really well. This is a little bit more plain for you. I've noticed that maybe I'm mistaken, FF, but I feel like in your more recent beats, you've been paring down a little bit almost. Like trying to keep things. Maybe that's not true because you had one a couple weeks back that was super, super like crazy. So I don't know, but I think I feel like I've noticed some of the beats are paring down, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all. This also has a movie feel for me, a TV show kind of feel. I do agree with Ivan though. There's nothing about this that sets it apart from a different beat. I think it's a good avenue for telling a story. It's a great storytelling device. You know, you got a lot of space in there, and it's got just enough drums and just enough drums and snare. It's got just enough going on to keep you kind of engaged and listening. But the beat, you know, the beat wouldn't take you away. So if you told the story over this, the story would be the focal point. So I think it's good for that kind of a rapper. You know, I don't make a Hobson or something. I don't know. I don't traditionally listen to a lot of storytelling rappers. Now it's not hooked up to a projector, but there's a green screen behind me. Melancholy. SoundCloud beats. So don't look like the gang's feeling this one, FF. To me, it would be fine, like I said, for a storytelling rapper. I could actually hear Pusha T on this with his unique sound and like his unique flow and the you know, he could throw a lot of I could see him on that. I can't think of a ton of other people though. It lends itself more to do I have 18 monitors? Why are you judging me right now? Yes, I do. I have 4 monitors in front of me, actually. Yeah, it didn't land as hard for me either, bro. I don't think it's bad by any stretch. Like, I think there's a lot of producers that couldn't make that beat. You know what I mean? But at the same time, from what you're capable of, that's probably like an 80 for you. You know what I mean? Like that was. And I think you could probably sell that to somebody though. So it's interesting trying to grade that song or that beat out because I think somebody would purchase it, but it doesn't resonate for me. But I can see it being used for like a storytelling device. So I don't know what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, it was all right. I think I would go overall on that joint. Like I said, an 80, maybe 82. It didn't stand out for me. Not bad, but not special. I think the UI hit it on the head. Big shouts. I'm going back through these real quick. I miss all of it. When y'all type fast, I miss it sometimes. Lil Wayne is a quandary. When he's really good, but when he's bad. When is Lil Wayne bad? Can you name a bad Lil Wayne song? And that's a great way to say if an artist is good or bad. How many bad songs can you name off the top of your head from Lil Wayne? I'll wait, because I can't name a ton. I can't think of a single verse where I was like, yeah, that was whack. I don't know. Maybe I need to think deeper about it. Also, I don't think anybody could see Wayne. Luda and Busta wouldn't hold up well against Wayne. They'd have 3 songs. Wayne would have 50. You know, it's just not even close. What's up? What's with all because I'm always looking around like a player worth Walter. I'll try to keep it contained to you. Do you want to see my eyes, Melancholy? I'll look in your eyes, baby. There's nothing but love. Drop your score. The rock stuff. Okay, that's fair. Perfectly fair. I forgot about the rock stuff. I don't even count that though. I'm like, yeah, whatever. That doesn't really give you who Lil Wayne is. The rock album was trash. That's facts. You got me there. That's facts. Let me try to focus on here. I'm glad you actually said that, Melancholy. Thank you, because now I'm like, oh, sorry. I'll try to focus on one screen. Let's get into this. Get Upset. This is track 5 of Toma. So far, if I remember correctly, he's gotten an 88, a 92, a 95, and I think a 90. So he's doing well. You're gonna get good grades in school with these scores here, man. I can't believe it. Yeah, the rock stuff was trash. Yeah, that was bad. Get Upset, DU Ivan, Toma. No, I'm glad you said something. Thank you, bro. I'll try to keep it.
I've been noticing some changes. Things I took for granted now amaze me. Things that used to bother me don't faze me. That's the type of shit that drive them haters crazy. Go crazy, get mad, just lose it, get upset, yeah. Go crazy, get mad, go stupid, get upset, yeah. Don Juan de Marco, mixed with Donnie Darko, mixed with whiskey neat, then add some don't fuck with me. Add a pinch of the finest and a handful of handsome and the heart of a warrior, always the last one standing. Hide it behind my grin, I brush it off with a shrug. Look like a politician, inside I'm more of a thug. Looking like the cop that let you go but took your bud. But I'm the one to pass it back to show you love. Yeah, lately I've been noticing some changes. Things I took for granted now amaze me. Things that used to bother me don't faze me. That's the type of shit that drive them haters crazy. Go crazy, get mad, just lose it, get upset, yeah. Go crazy, get mad, go stupid, get upset, yeah. Pissed off, you in traffic, you got flicked off, you just got, you got ripped off, snitch got ticked and the cops did.
Why is our boy trying to incite violence? I see you, bro. You're trying to incite violence.
Toxic chick trying to talk that shit. Say she sober, you know she lit. Start to trip like no she didn't. Tell her in the morning, but she forget it. Get mad. Lately I've been noticing some changes. Things I took for granted now amaze me. Things that used to bother me don't faze me. That's the type of shit to drive them.
Oh, yeah. Ye can't see Wayne's song. I meant to mention that. Ye can't see Wayne's song for song. He can't do that.
Haters crazy. Go crazy. Get mad. Just lose it. Get upset, yeah. Go crazy. Get mad. Go stupid. Get upset, yeah.
Yeah, DU Ivan, this was a miss for me. I didn't like this one. The beat was confusing with the jazz, and then the dun, 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 like the beat was almost confused. Kanye has hits, but Lil Wayne has hits from 1999. He literally has hits from 1990. There's nothing you can do about Lil Wayne. He's just got too much time on everybody. So DU Ivan, this was a little confusing to me. I think it was supposed to be, you know, more towards the X feel, the drug feel a little bit. It didn't resonate with me. It was a little boring. Your energy on it felt kind of low. I think you were trying to do like a Whisper, Yin Yang Twins type vibe. It didn't work for me. It just this was a skip for me. And honestly, it didn't need to be here. I mean, we'll see what the rest of the project sounds like. But sonically, from the other songs, this one is so different. And then the jazz with the do 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 do. I don't know. It was just the beat was strange to me too. Okay, so now we got to break it out. All right, so I'm going to take a brief. So I'm going to give a score to this. I want y'all to stop, drop your scores for this, and then we'll talk about the Ye Kanye thing. Because I don't think you understand how staggering Lil Wayne's career is. I think y'all kind of are forgetting recency bias. So this was all over the place to me. I didn't think it showed you at your best. I think it was a vibe song for a certain vibe that I didn't have. I think it was more of a drug-laced kind of feel that I'm not on, unfortunately. So I didn't really care for that one. I'd probably go 75. I think right now that's on an album full of bangers. That's the first one. I'm like, yeah, I could have done without that. Drop your scores real quick right now from man DU Ivan. He's in the room. We're vibing off his new one. I think the first 4 songs off of this have been lights out. This last one, yeah, that's all right. So I'm gonna go 75. Drop your scores. So if we think about Kanye, okay, let's think about it through. Yeezus was not a good album. Pablo was not a good album to me. Y'all can say what you want. Yeezus wasn't a good album. Pablo wasn't a good album. And anything he's put out after has it. Kid See Ghost with Kid Cudi, that was good. Kid See Ghost was dope. So we talking about College Dropout, Graduation. We're talking about what was the other one? The Nicki Minaj led that single. That one was crazy. My Dark Twisted Fantasy. Lil Wayne has The Block Is Hot, Carter 1 through 4. No, 1 through 3. 4 and 5 are kind of trash. He's got the whole drought. I mean, it's not even close to me. Like it's almost incomprehensible how much good music Wayne has. Like he has a lot of trash music too. I'm not gonna act like he doesn't have songs that I go, okay, this is unnecessary. But it's just staggering his volume of work. All the mixtapes he's put out. The first 4.5 albums were classics. Late Registration was not a classic. College Dropout was a classic. Graduation might be a classic. But like songs like Barry Bonds, that song was trash. I don't know. He's got a few on Graduation that I could have done without. I don't know if Graduation was a classic. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was. So yeah, he could definitely contend with him. They could go for, but if you do mixtape and album Wayne, it's not even close. So if you just go straight album Wayne, then maybe. If you just say nothing but Wayne albums, then he's got a chance. Outside of that, I can't really. Yeah. I'm not talking about production though. We're not talking production. We're talking about songs that Kanye made himself. We're not talking production. All right, let's keep things rolling. We'll get back into the Making Hip Hop Third on Reddit. I got some Melancholy coming up. I got some my mans in them Don Montesi coming up. We got more Toma coming up. Yeah, I just don't think it's easy to see Lil Wayne. I just don't think people understand. He's just the greatness. We're gonna talk about this shortly too. A Japanese restaurant is suing a high school kid, and he deserves it. We'll talk about that here shortly. Let's get into this next one. Making Hip Hop Third on Reddit. Then we're gonna jump back into Toma. Then we're gonna get some Don Montesi and some Melancholy on the come up for y'all here shortly. Let's get into it. Black Sheep off the Making Hip Hop Third on Reddit featuring AJ Crash. How many does Wayne have? Yeah, and that song was trash. Wayne's verse was trash too.
There they go.
You know, Harriet just had a baby.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Wayne's verse on that wasn't good either.
She might be next, man.
She like the black sheep of the family, no?
Man, black sheep?
Mm-hmm.
I be feeling like the black sheep sometimes, man.
Wow.
I feel like I owe this.
Hey. It's an also major move we making right here, man. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
I just want to pause to say how peaceful excuse me, how peaceful this looks. This looks so peaceful.
Hey. I feel like a black sheep. Couldn't ever tell me in the past I have a rap sheet. Now I'm talking smack to the cop from the back seat. Feel like they harass me.
Oh, I got you, Zim. My bad, yeah.
Hey, I said I feel like a black sheep. Couldn't ever tell me in the past I'd have a rap sheet. Now I'm talking smack to the cop from the back seat. Feel like they harass me. It ain't never that. Hey, listen, I be feeling like I'm the only one that's going through what I be going through. See me rolling through, ain't nobody saying, oh, it's you. Ain't no autograph, man, nobody want no photos, dude. Staring in my soul, homie, who you think I sold it to? People got me so confused. What makes you think I really...
All right, let's pause. Let's pause for the veto vote. If you'd like to veto this track, press 1 on your device. And if you'd like to keep it playing, press 2. I got a good feeling we're going to move past this. But we got to drop some feedback. I'll say I'll go first with the feedback. I think the video is actually dope, but when you came on, the hook is terrible. And you don't sound that comfortable. You sound like you're reading it and you like you didn't memorize it.
Really wanna roll with you, man. I don't even know you fools, and you can catch me riding dolo too, filling out a place and backwards like my name was Polo Q. Hold up, I don't think that I'm like none of y'all. Just because
Part of the reason I'm still watching this video is because how peaceful it looks. I ain't gonna lie. You know, as a shorty, I grew up in the suburbs. It wasn't like it was a pretty big suburb, but you know, it wasn't like super city. But it was a lot going on, a lot. And this just looks really peaceful. I think I'm watching this video. The only thing I don't like about it is everything. So what is it about the flow? For me, it's like he's reading it off a piece of paper. That's never a good. You gotta actually like be comfortable in your flow. And I think the hook is just dynamically trash.
To be the under like a black sheep. Couldn't ever tell me in the past I have a rap sheet. Now I'm talking smack to the cop from the back seat. Feel like they harass me. It ain't never that.
Oh, Zimmer's with it.
I said I feel like a black sheep. Couldn't ever tell me in the past I'd have a rap sheet. Now I'm talking smack to the cop from the back seat. Feel like they harass me.
Yeah, the hook is bad. I'm the black sheep. You couldn't ever told me that I something. Now I'm in the backseat talking crap to the cop. What are we talking about? Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on. You guys are pretty clear on the feedback there. I appreciate that. Didn't take much to know what to do there. Let's get back into DU, Ivan, Toma. Then we go jump into some of the tracks in the inbox. I just like that they're on a farm. You know, I would buy a farm. I would. If I could, I would buy a farm like 60 acres. If y'all ever needed a place to crash, I'd let you crash. Panic Attack, DU Ivan. So we got to the first track I didn't love. Was Get Upset. That could have been stricken from the record. Let's see what Panic Attack does. Our homie DU Ivan, Toma.
What's wrong, Papa? You gonna speak up? Come here. Sit back. Talk to me, Papa.
Hey. I got a story to tell, pain and glory as well. Miami-Dade is sort of a cell. It could be cool but corny as well. Rolling the deep, sort of a Dell, sort of a Mac, you sort of a Dell. Handy assortment of cannabis ornaments, handed banners at random. Caught it on camera, calling me Santa. Feeling like Michael when signing with Nike. Don't care if you like me, bitch. Very unlikely I miss. Scariest sight when I'm pissed. Bury him in the abyss. Say I'm the best, I could care less. I'm only here cause I'm stressed.
So you have a really nice sounding voice, DU Ivan. Like the natural intonation of your voice is really soothing. I like you on acapella stuff. You might need to do more of that. I'm actually gonna play that verse back. I like that a lot.
Talk to me, Papa.
Hey. I got a story to tell, pain and glory as well. Miami-Dade is sort of a cell. It could be cool but corny as well. Rolling the deep, sort of a Dell, sort of.
And I want to take a pause too. I'm trying not to pause so much during your songs, but I like the fact too that you're like, you're being honest. It's sort of a sell. It could be cool but corny as hell. That honesty is natural. I like that, man. Uh-oh. What happened?
Sort of a Mac, you sort of a Dell. Handy assortment of cannabis ornaments, hand them to strangers and banners at random. Caught it on camera, calling me Santa. Feeling like Michael when signing with Nike. Don't care if you like me, bitch. Very unlikely.
Yeah, bitch.
Scariest sight when I'm pissed. Bury him in the abyss. Say I'm the best, I could care less. I'm only here cause I'm stressed. Need to relax, I'm tense. Rub on my back and neck. Give me that satin dress. Panic attack, I'm stressed. Need to relax, I'm tense. Rub on my back and neck. Give me that satin dress. Panic attack, panic attack.
What's that instrument right there, DU Ivan? Is that a saxophone? I like that. Now you had a sax, I think, or some kind of horn on the last one that didn't fit. It fits here really well.
Give me that satin dress. Panic attack.
Also, very Kendrick Lamar vibes.
Panic attack.
No, that's not a saxophone. What is that?
Panic attack, panic attack.
I like it, whatever it is.
Panic attack.
What is
I don't know where to begin. Screaming inside, but wearing a grin. Kids getting touched by the priest. I need a hole to bury him in. I need a new soul, my staring again. Teary-eyed and I'm pissed. Sick of taking shots just to miss. Sick of trying to prove I exist. Sick of trying to get the respect I deserve. Lesson I learned it, striped and I earned it. Bridge.
That is the sax, okay.
In the furnace, if they gone, you can bet they deserved it. Quick to curve, just a diversion. Same OP, upgraded version. Play the gun, alpha surgeon. Lots on my plate, no.
So you changed the tone of your voice during the verse. That's cool. You're doing a lot with your wordplay and the way you're leaving little gaps between the end of your bars, and it's really making the music sound cohesive. The way you're delivering here is really nice, man. You found a really nice groove on this song.
Sick of taking shots just to miss. Sick of trying to prove I exist. Sick of trying to get the respect I deserve. Lesson I learned it, striped and I earned it. Bridges burn, what's left in the furnace. If they gone, you can bet they deserved it. Quick to curve, just a divergent. Same old me, upgraded version. Blade to gone, alpha surgeon. Lots on my plate, no time for nervous.
Prince Beezy, what up, boy? Appreciate you. Trying to get that senior citizen discount real soon, man.
Need to relax sometimes. Rub on my back and neck. Give me that satin dress. Panic attack, I'm stressed. Need to relax sometimes. Rub on my back and neck. Give me that satin dress. Panic attack, panic attack. Yeah.
What y'all thinking of this one so far, D.U. Ivan?
Panic attack.
Panic attack, Toma.
Panic attack. Sometimes I just need that comfort, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a man. Panic attack.
That was a good one, man. Now the only thing that I think, so that was an album cut for sure. We talked about album cuts last week for those that were here. You know, there's a really clear difference between mixtape songs to me and album songs. And although it doesn't matter as much in this ecosystem of music and music commerce, it doesn't matter as much. But at the same time, I think the way you structure projects and put them together is important. And I think you did some smart things here because I think we're moving into a part of the album that's a little bit more subdued. I think the first 4 songs were like intense, like, bro, let's get it. And now we're moving kind of into a more chill vibe. I don't think the replay value of this is very high from a casual consumer perspective. But if you talk about, like, I could see that song being in an episode of Snowfall. I don't know if y'all ever seen Snowfall, but Snowfall was a show about the crack rock epidemic in the 80s. And I think that song could have been in like 97 different scenes from that show. So from an artistic standpoint, from like a usability, for lack of a better term, standpoint, that's a good song. I can't lie to you and say I would listen to that constantly. I wouldn't. I would probably skip it more often than not. But what you did vocally, the way you were kind of whispering the parts, and the way you kind of changed your I don't know what to call it. It was like the almost the twang of your voice changed at a certain point. Like you changed it up. And that was perfect. And like you did it pretty seamlessly. So the way that was executed was fantastic. So from an executional standpoint, that's a really good song. Replay value, I don't know as much from a person just picking it up for the first time. But I did like it from that standpoint. So I think it's about an 87, 86 to me. I would probably go 86. I like the joint a lot. I know, right? Panic attack, but yet you're perfectly calm. I agree with that, B-Rex. B-Rex, I'm gonna reach out to you, man. Let's plan a little video get together soon. I know we've talked about it, but I know I don't do my job on my end, so I'm gonna try to rectify that. But so drop your scores right there. Toma, Arman, D.U. Ivan. I definitely think this fits on the project though. I'll be interested to see how it fits in with the rest of the tracks though, because it sounds different than anything we've heard so far. Like I said, the first 4 songs were just, I don't know, they had a lot of intensity and urgency to them, and now we're kind of laying back a little bit. And I do think it was interesting juxtaposing the Panic Attack title with the chill vibe. That was a good point that B-Rex made. So I don't know if y'all heard about this. I'm gonna put it on the screen briefly. There was a UFO crash in Las Vegas. And I watch, I'm a kind of a conspiracy theory guy, like not crazy, but I do like on Instagram, I follow a lot of conspiracy pages because I think it's interesting. I'm not going to go off and build a tinfoil house. That's not me. But I'd be like, okay, so I'm going to show y'all this. I don't know if y'all seen or heard about this, but there was a UFO crash in Las Vegas. And it seems pretty credible. And the dude was terrified telling the story. So essentially what happened is he says a circular thing crashed in his backyard. And then a tall, skinny creature with a greenish color that was 8 to 10 feet tall was hiding behind a forklift in his family's backyard. This sounds like something straight out of a movie. And the guy said he looked into its eyes and his body froze like he was having sleep paralysis. Yo, he said he couldn't move. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting. He said he could hear he was loud. He had deep breathing and his stomach kept moving. I don't know, man. So apparently they released the body cam footage when the police arrived. and there were a couple other people here that said they saw the same thing. And the story is being corroborated pretty. It seems like there's other people who are like, yeah, I saw that too. I don't know. I've always believed in aliens. I told you guys I took my daughter to the gym earlier. We talked about aliens. I believe in them. I do, because come on, man, the universe is too big. Like, are you dumb? So I think they're out there, but this is scary to me, man. I'm like So we'll see what happens. Keep your eyes open. 8, 9, 10 foot. You know what we'll probably do is we'll probably have them start playing basketball. I think that'll probably be a thing that happens. Let's get into this next one, my man Zim. Then we're gonna jump back into the Toma joint. We're gonna do Zim. We'll do some more Toma, and then we'll do some Melancholy. We'll do some Don Montesi, and we also got some Darius in the building with a new joint he dropped off with us tonight. What do y'all think about aliens? Do you believe in aliens? Do you think it's all a bunch of dumbness? I don't know, man. It scares me. My thing is, I'm gonna be nice as hell if they're real though. I'm like, what y'all need? Some water? Y'all want some water? Can I get you some snacks? You know, I'm gonna be like, put your feet up, relax. Let's get into this Zim, Kelly is XL, and Katie. That's a pretty basic artist name there. This is Baby. Let's check it out.
Wonder.
There's no universe. Nah, RJB. Also, congrats, my brother. Congrats, my man. No, a lot of people out here, like, if you have a lot of land and you live on like a farm, you'll have a forklift. That's a normal thing. That's not weird. I'm good on aliens, Darius says.
So I've been wandering and drinking. I've been smoking, baby. Ain't got no tolerance for you and your negativity. Mama, I promise I've been watching. I've been looking for trouble, but it's okay. I'm growing up. Can't live my life in no bubble.
I'm sorry if I'm controversial, but it's not really my...
Who is that? Is that Katie? Who is that? That's fantastic. That's beautiful. I love the little electronic sound on it. She's got a good voice.
You and your negativity. Mama, I promise I've been watching. I've been looking for trouble, but it's okay. I'm growing up. Can't live my life in no bubble.
It's got a bop to it.
I'm controversial, but it's not really my problem. I know you've got issues and it's not my job to solve them. Could you take a break or can you take a drag? I don't really want to fight when
I love her. She's dope.
Have a good time.
Hey, put me in contact, Zim. Also, I like how you open the song up. This is a bop. Yeah, tell Katie what up, man. Tell her let me get a feature. She's got a nice voice.
I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I don't wanna leave. Can't tie me down, baby. So don't try.
So I've been wandering and drinking. I've been smoking, baby. Ain't got no tolerance.
This has beautiful top 40 appeal. This will be on radios. If you go to like a TGI Fridays, this will be bopping. You know, like this is, yeah, man. I think you might have one.
It's for you and your negativity. Mama, I promise I've been watching. I've been looking for trouble.
This needs to be on TikTok yesterday.
Can't live my life in no bubble. Yeah, who the tryna fuck with my man? You fuck with the bro and you might fuck with my hands. Stand tall, can't fuck with my stance. With the vibe and it's fucking like dance, You the girl that I seen at the show. Girl, check your vibe and don't hit you with the loud blow. Baby girl, yeah, I already know. You can fuck with your friends, but don't fuck with my mouth. Take a trip to Dennis, it's been on my mind. Baby, let me finish. I've been on my grind. Let it take a minute, babe. I'm fortified. Living in your image, babe. You're mighty fine. I don't really know if you know or forgot it. Just know that I'll go where you go, where we going. I don't really know if you know, but I'm on it. I'm on it.
A few thousand miles from home. Take me anywhere I'll go. No time to waste on staying one place for 2 days.
Now, I gotta be honest, Zim. The one thing I don't like is the lower portions where she's singing basically a cappella where the beat is quieted. I think that brings the song too much to a standstill, because when it came on, you set the table really great with that first verse. She comes in and she sounds gorgeous. Then it goes down. Then she immediately goes down and she's like singing softly, then it comes back up, and now we're going down again. I don't like that for this song. I don't know if that's the beat, or I don't know if that's the choices that you guys made in constructing the beat or constructing the song. I don't like the up and downness though. This song is so fun. It just needs to be fun the whole way through. I don't really love the change.
So I've been wondering and drinking, I've been smoking, baby. Ain't got no tolerance for you and your negativity. Mama, I promise I've been watching, I've been looking for trouble, but it's okay. I'm going up, can't live my life in no bubble.
Must be living in a bubble, I'm floating. That big bad she chosen. I go crazy, get out of my mind. She give me that mind, she choking, hoping she gon' give it up. And she throwing that bag, I'ma live it up. And she wanting that bag, I'ma spend it up. I just wanna get a bag. I just wanna bounce around the bitches that be riding on the deep, but I don't really ever wanna get attached. She just wanna get a Gucci bag, but I can't do that. So I tell her I would have to hit a bag. Wishing I could hit it from the back.
You going off, bro?
And I know she caught me looking at her ass. Look away way too fast, but the bitch so bad she laugh.
I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I'm not gonna leave. A free spirit, baby, so don't try to keep me.
I did the run up at the.
Yeah, so this is a great song. I think Katie is excellent. Like I said, let her know I'm gonna need a hook. All right. And I like, so you got a beautiful playfulness at the end with your verse too. Kelly was dope. That's a great song. My literal only complaint is I don't like that it goes down, or I wish you guys would have done something different with it when it goes down. She's beautiful and her voice is beautiful, right? But like, I don't know, that just, I like the up-tempo-ness of it. I love the beat. I love the energy. I thought the personalities. It didn't sound mixed, though. Seal, my brother from another. What's up, bro? Glad to have you here, my G. How are you? I miss you. I love you. 90 from DU Ivan. Yeah, I think I didn't love the mix on it either. I don't know if that's the finished product. I think it needs a mix and master. I think Kelly's voice could be a little bit more. It just didn't sound like it was defined. It sounded kind of like. It sounded like it had a little too much air in it, and I thought it could really have been a little bit more clear, a little bit sharper. And then I kind of felt the same about your verse on the end. It just didn't sound like they had a clean master on it. Outside of that as well, I didn't love the lower parts with her. Overall, it's a fun song, though. That song is a great time, and I think that would capture. You got a really wide audience. I think people my kids' age was like that, from 8 up to like 65. I think you got a huge audience on that song. I think 90 might be in a good space. I think I'd probably go 87 to 90. Appreciate you, my boy. Really do. Thank you, man. It's nice to be old. I was telling the wife, like, not everybody gets to be my age, so I'm excited. Let's get back into DU Ivan. Make it look easy. So Panic Attack was a good comeback from the Get Upset joint. So we got 12 more songs. Oh, excuse me. We've got 5 more songs on the project. Some good-looking features on this. So we'll see. I think it's going to turn out to be a really good project. Make it look easy. DU Ivan. Toma.
Hey, you want to smoke before you ride?
Yo, pass me that shit.
Okay. B-Rex is at a 90. It's a good song, bro. 92. Melancholy. I could actually see you on that song, honestly. I was thinking about you when the song came on. We need a Melancholy and Zim song.
Cash out the bag, this cat can spit. Need Selena Kyle to pass the time with. Sign on a dotted, don't read the fine print.
He said I need a Selena Kyle. Y'all not nerds enough, baby. Who's Selena Kyle? Do you know? We're going to ask that question. Who's Selena Kyle? If you know who Selena Kyle is, let me see it in the chat.
Cash out the bag, this cat can spit. Need Selena Kyle to pass the time with. Sign on a dotted, don't read the fine print. Handing out loans to release your content. East to sheepskin, allergic to latex. Y'all in a nightclub, burning your paycheck. I'm in the studio, learning the matrix. Catch me on stages, turning the faces. Caught you on Front Street, asking for favors. We all pro, y'all learning the basics. Points on the board, yeah, turning the bases. Point to me if you wanna know a favorite. Easy. I'll make it look easy. I ain't no joke. Easy.
My man Don Montesi knows what's up.
I'll make it look easy. I ain't no joke. No effort needed, best believe it. Boy got style mixed with expertise. Bomb ass trees mixed with ecstasy. Call me.
So again, there's that space in here on this song that allows you to kind of just show off the tone of your voice, and I enjoy that stuff. I'm not a huge fan of this one just yet. It feels a little old school. It feels a little 80s to me. And I noticed that I feel like you have a B-boy inside you. I don't know, some of the things you feel like an old school hip hop head. I noticed the influence. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I hear it. And I can hear it in like the choices that you make musically.
I'll make it look easy.
Cause this feels almost like some LL Cool J type stuff.
I ain't no joke. No effort needed, best believe it. Boy got style mixed with expertise. Bomb ass trees mixed with ecstasy.
I like your voice right here.
Never bend the knee, yeah. All I need is a kick and a snare, and the rest is a rap. Rest in peace to these rappers. Step to me, rest in peace for disaster. Elite on the street, on the beat, I'm a bastard. Better yet, I'm a sensitive sensei. Finger in your face, know the Kimbe. On new kicks in the rampage. Watching blue chips on a cruise ship on a Wednesday. Fucking 2 cents, ain't paying my bills. When a girl getting high, wearing high heels. Make her own money, that would be ideal. Change my mood with one smile, looking easy. I'll make it look easy. I ain't no joke. Easy. I'll make it look easy. I ain't no joke.
You know what's weird? I've always been this talented. I can't remember a time when I wasn't, you know?
Easy. I'll make it look easy. I ain't no joke. Easy. I'll make it look easy. I ain't no joke.
Happy Saturday night. That right there was our brother D.U. Ivan. Make it look easy. Yeah, that could have been on like NBA Streets. I don't know if we got gamers in the building like Diggable Planets. I'm cool like that. Oh yeah, I dig it. I don't know if y'all ever played NBA Streets, but that song could have been on NBA Streets. I love that game. That game is, to me, oh God, I can't even count the hours I spent playing that game. But that had an NBA Streets vibe to it. So, to me, it's not my style. And I think I like your contemporary sound, DUI, and I like what you do that's more modern. That to me felt like I should have an Adidas track jacket on with a cardboard box doing some stuff, or maybe with like a beret on my head or something. You know, it just I try my best. I'm noticing that I don't like old stuff. I think I'm trying to stay young. So like I gravitate, and I have young kids, so I have to gravitate. And it's just a little harder for my palate because it's like it's not as interesting. You sounded great though. Whoever mixed that song did a great job. It reminded me of LL Cool J, which is a huge compliment. My only knock on that is LL Cool J is not relevant today. Right? So you know what I mean? I love it for what it is, but like I feel like I score songs a lot for marketability's sake, and a lot for it's like half of how do you sound and how do you operate over the beat, and how can the song be utilized for success. And and it has that feel to it. And I'm not knocking you, bro. I hope you understand this isn't coming from a place of like it's bad. I think it's super dope. I just know the world that will listen to it it may have like a 40 or 30 and up crowd. You're not gonna get a lot of 15-year-olds with that joint. You know what I mean? So, so that's what's up. Yeah. No, it's good though. Like, and it's done well. That's what you should understand more than anything is it's done well. It's well executed, and if you're paying homage, it's a great homage. So I can't knock it from that. From my perspective, I'm probably gonna go 86 on it. Because I definitely enjoy a lot of aspects of it, but I think for replay value, it's not necessarily. Actually, it might be there depending on the hood you go to. So maybe I'll go 88 because it does have some playability in certain areas. It wouldn't be in my household though. All right, let's keep things moving and grooving. We're gonna get back into the inbox. Big shouts to my man Zim. That baby song is pretty dope. Let's get into Don Montesi. I'm gonna take my time after this stream. I'm going to put this on the screen right now because we love the bro over here. Don season is upon us. No assist, Don. Forgive me. I've been busy.
Shop everyday low prices on a huge selection of home furnishings
You know, it sounded a lot cooler before that happened.
at Living Spaces, where you'll also discover
Down season, baby.
Yeah. Told you I was sipping lemon ginger tea, nigga. If you know. I know I've been silent for a minute, but you know how I go.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
You there?
North is firm in the cut. Taking these flights, Detroit, Dallas, I'm back in the city, I'm fucking it up. Drink on lit, next panel is us, yeah. I gotta stay humble and keep.
Hold up. You caught me off guard. Let me make sure I'm hearing you now.
You there?
North is firm in the cut. Taking these flights, Detroit, Dallas, I'm back in the city, I'm fucking it up. Drink on lit, next panel is us, yeah. I gotta stay humble and keep with the vision. I look around and I see competition, kinda like niggas that shoot with a vision, man. Ayy, they try.
I see competition kind of like, what? Let me hear that again.
That shoot with a vision, man. Ayy, keep with the vision. I look around and I see competition, kinda like niggas that shoot with a vision, man. Ayy, they try to divide while I multiply. These niggas no equal, I just feel me a sequel. Niggas don't know what it's like to be covered in blessings, man. I'm back in my bag now.
You hear that? They don't know what it's like to be covered in blessings. Hold on now. Hold on. I know what it's like to be covered in blessings. I feel you, boy.
I'm sending a price, you ask for a feature. My girl tell me to take it easy. Sorry, my love. Got goals of breaking the bank.
His girl said, chill. Don't tax him.
And these niggas move so confrontation. Know I move by faith. Gotta know it's Don season. Gang visions, no lie.
Don season.
I speak ether, that's God fever. And these niggas got no style neither. Pop off, go off.
I spit ether, that's God's fever. I spit ether, that's God's fever.
Spit ether, that's God fever. And these niggas got no style neither. Pop off, go off, back outside. I'm so far going like it's 09. And they don't even know what this stress be like.
Like it's 09.
This shit sometime. No sis Don, no fraud neither. Young guy going too hard, peep it. Dip these bars in sauce, eat it. This shit go too hard, different. I'm too seasoned like, Yeah, you know, I hated to leave your message on scene, you know what I'm saying? But, you know how I go.
Hey, Ryan.
Forgive me.
You there?
I've been busy. Yeah, 500 million, I'll kick back and ride through the city with the windows down with my lady in the motherfucking Maybach. Got these niggas on 10 when I kick back. Cigar in my hand with some cognac. And I'm offering change in the city where the cops don't go to the hood cause it's all that. No assists on the move, still got shit to prove. Shoot my shot, don't lose. Down number 1, not 2. Bitch, I pay my dues. This is finesse. Given the times, I might be up next. Cause niggas don't fuck with me, keep it like that. Been pushing 2 plays, 250 exact. And I ain't got time for these niggas that cap. Cause I was just laying on deathbed. My time too fragile, understand. Mentally, I ain't dead, but it's on demand. And these niggas show hate, but they really fans. And they pressing on play when they see the man. When they see my name, they panic. Best thing coming since Bo on the 2. When I drop, just knew they gon' rock this anthem.
Hold on, he said best things coming since what?
Play when they see the man. When they see my name, they panic. Best thing coming since Bo on the 2. When I drop, just knew they gon' rock this anthem. Please forgive me, I've been busy, dog. My stomach growing like a Hemi, dog. North is firm in the.
Was that a shout out? Did I hear that correctly? Did you say best thing since Bo on the tube? No, I'm just being arrogant. I'm being self-involved.
Best thing coming since Bo on the 2. When I drop, just knew they gon' rock this anthem. Please forgive me, I've been busy, dog. My stomach growing like a Hemi, dog. North is firm in the cut. Bitch, this never been luck. Bars on flex, this up. When I roll through the city with the big body, dodge my 10 on 10. They know what's up. Down number 1, not 2. This ain't never been luck. North is on the move. Stay tuned, part 2, nigga. Yeah. So, you know. Down number 1, not 2. Bitch, I paid my dues.
Hey, Ryan.
Oh, that was a legit shout out? Oh my God, my heart, bro. That's so nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo. Woo.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's cool right there, man. So the one thing I am gonna say, I like it a lot. No, that's crazy. I was only joking. I'm like, I probably heard it wrong. I'm not that I'm not that self-absorbed. I'm really not. So that's why I'm like, oh, he could have said that. Oh, that's so nice. So the only thing, Don, I think the one thing I need you to work on is, I don't know who's mixing your stuff, but it's such a delicate balance, because I think that the level that you keep your voice and the way that you flow is kind of like your secret potion, because that was urgent. Everything about the way you were rapping made me sit up straight and listen, right? That's why I caught all the lines, because when I catch the lines and I go back and play them again to verify, that means I can hear you and I'm listening. The other thing is, though, I think that like you play your voice just slightly lower. I always want to hear the artist more than I want to hear the beat. And you had like a soul sample on that beat, so it was almost a little infringent upon your vocals. And your vocals are nice, bro. You rap with a great what's the word I'm looking for, with the E, where you enunciation, you rap with a fantastic enunciation, you rap with great pace, you rap with confidence, and you rap with kind of like a goal. You're like a running back. Like you lower your shoulder, you know where you're going, you see the end zone, and you have a plan to get there every time, which I appreciate. That from somebody else that raps, that to me is huge. But you gotta be louder. I don't even care if they turn you up too loud. I'd rather almost have you be too loud than where you're at. It just feels soft, but it shouldn't be, because you rap so aggressively. So 92, the homie DU Ivan is hype with it. He's at a 92. I think that's a pretty accurate score. I don't have a lot I don't like about it. Lyrically, it was great. Urgency, delivery, executional, it was all good. Hey, Panda boy, what's up, boy? Also, let's Panda, I'm gonna say this right now because it's on my brain. I've been trying to think of times for us to link. Let's do it Sunday morning, like a breakfast brunch type deal. I'm gonna have to bring my infant with me because we don't have anybody to leave her with. but let's do it Sunday, maybe in a couple weeks. Let me talk to wifey. I don't know if she's watching. She's gonna be like, "Why are you saying we're gonna do stuff?" So we'll talk more. But I think a Sunday breakfast deal would be fantastic. Yeah. So I think 92 is about. I think that's a great spot. Big shout out to DU Ivan. He's having a good night with his project so far. I think that's a great spot for it. But Don, I want to hear you, bro. I want you to turn your vocals up. Even if it's, I don't even care if your vocals step on the track. I want to hear you better, bro. I want to hear you more. The babies love Panda. I dig it. Let's get into this next one. So, like I said, the only song I think, Ivan, that I wouldn't have had on this project is the Get Upset joint. I wouldn't have had that on there. I don't know. It just didn't fit. I like Panic Attack. I like Make It Easy, or Make It Look Easy is a good song. It's a little before its time, so to speak. Let's get into this. Don't Think, our bro DU Ivan, King Hoodie. This is Toma. Let's go. Yeah, I want to hear you, Don. I want to hear you, bro. You're too nice not to hear clearly and loud.
Flow, don't think, let be a photo finish, yo, don't blink. Stone cold killer, y'all coast still feeling. First you get the love, then the go with it. Bros gon' respect, hoes gon' feel it. Tell them where the show at, hoes gon' feel it. Sorry about the whole shit, so forbidden. Met the beat in my content. Cooper with the dosage, no limit. Always got the gadget, go with it. Y'all stay clowning, bozo with it. Yo, life on pause like a photo with it. My life like damn, once the boy go get it. I know no different, I know I'm different. Oh, so gifted, so prolific.
Okay. All right, I think this one should have been higher. Let me fix my headphones. You got me all crazy over here, bro. This one should have been moved up in the pick. You got this too late on the album, bro. This should have came on after Stop Playing. You got to move this up. This is way too late in the album to be as good as it is.
Do you even rap, bro?
Yeah, I rap.
You don't like it, Darius?
Just flow, don't think, let be a photo finish, yo, don't blink. Stone cold killer, y'all coast still feeling. First you get the love, then the go with it. Bros gon' respect, hoes gon' feel it. Tell them where the
I like it.
Hoes gon' feel it. Sorry about the whole shit, so forbidden. Met the beat in my contacts, no limit. Cooper with the dosage, no limit. Always got the gadget, go with it. Y'all stay clowning, bozo with it. Yo, life on pause like a photo with it. My life like damn, once the boy go get.
He said, always got the Gat G, go with it. Always got the Gat G, go with it. That's good.
Contacts, no limit. Cooper with the dosage, no limit. Always got the gadget, go with it. Y'all stay clowning, bozo with it. Your life on pause like a photo with it. My life like damn, what's the boy go get it? I know no different, I know I'm different. Oh, so gifted, so prolific. My flow so deaf, y'all so with it. That's
my flow so deaf, y'all so with it. I see you, bro.
My squad looking oh so royal, oh so royal. Oh, that's my squad looking oh so loyal, oh so loyal. That's my squad looking oh so royal, oh so royal. Oh, that's my squad looking oh so loyal, oh so loyal. Drip spoiled, not love that's loyal. Can't keep up, then this not for you. Think you can? I got something for you. I got something right here. Right. Let it marinate, let it marinate. Cocinando, ay. Let it marinate. I'm cooking, cocinando against his flow.
So again, we talked about this earlier on the song with Zim. I felt like and this is nitpicky stuff, man. I don't even know like how I would change this, but I feel like when you have this more empty space after a high octane verse like that, you lose some of the power of the song. I'm gonna go back a little bit, and you'll notice like when the verse ends and you go into the hook slows the whole thing. It's almost like driving into traffic. It's like when you're driving, like if you're on the freeway, you're going on a trip, and like you've been doing 85, almost 90 with no issues, and all of a sudden now you're at 65. You're like, oh shit, did somebody die ahead of me? Like, why are we slowing down like this? And that's kind of what I feel like happened here. And I don't love that. And I don't even know if it just could be a me thing, but I don't love when tracks slow down like that.
Looking oh so royal, oh so royal. Oh, that's my squad looking oh so loyal, oh so royal. Different, oh so gifted, so prolific. My flow so deaf, y'all so with it. That's my squad looking oh so royal.
So this right here is okay.
That's my squad looking oh so loyal, oh so loyal. That's my squad looking oh so royal, oh so royal. Oh, that's my squad looking oh so loyal, oh so loyal. Drip spoiled, not love that's loyal. Can't keep up, then this.
No, never mind. It was fine. I felt like it slowed down. Going back, it didn't slow down. It was fine.
It's not for you. Think you can? I got something for you. I got something right here. Right. Let it marinate. Let it marinate.
Oh, this is what I was talking about. Okay, so this is what I was talking. I hadn't gone far enough. I don't like this part. That don't like you had such a aggressive takeoff. And then, like, you get to this point, and it just evens out, and I don't like that. There's no reason for that.
Hey. Cocinando, hey.
Now you lost me, bro.
Let it marinate. Let it marinate. I'm cooking. Cocinando against his flow when your bow gon' sing. Earn my stripes.
It didn't last long, though, so that's good.
Full with the J-Mo in it. Yo's half empty, looking oh so cynic. I'm eating, but this no picnic. Sick, no clinic. Photogenic. This didn't happen easily. Always been where I need to be.
The ad-libs are fantastic.
Now I got the juice, don't need to squeeze. Now she wanna meet me vis-a-vis. I take all the credit, go vis-a-vis. Yeah. Perhaps platinum. Tap that ass with a burlap sack. Then I burn that sack, no holding back. Shoulder tap like word, got that done. That's my squad looking oh so royal, oh so royal. Oh, that's my squad looking oh so loyal, oh so loyal. That's my squad looking oh so royal.
This is an interesting track, bro.
That's my squad looking oh so loyal, oh so loyal. Drip spoiled, not love that's loyal. Can't keep up, then this not for you. Think you can? I got something for you. I got something right here. Right here. Right. Let it marinate. Let it marinate.
So the let it marinate part I hate. Everything else I think is okay. Because this beat is like, this is like a sprinter's beat. Nate, my bro, appreciate you, dog. Thank you for popping in. This is a sprinter's beat, and when you do that, let it marinate. Now I feel like I don't know. I don't like that part. Everything else in the song is fine. I don't like that part.
Okay.
Because we're slowing down right now. I don't want to slow down.
Let it marinate. Ivan, I got you, bro. All right. Hoodie don't stop him, too lyrical, spiritual, turn to a miracle. Been in the background, I'm like Mysterio. How you a hero with nobody hearing you? How you in here in the room with the man of the year? How you manage a man who don't manage his physically panic? The panic and stand like a mannequin, frozen in place like a late night deer. You
ain't gonna see
This is DUI event, bro.
Fuck, I don't fold. Life too short, don't ever let go. Remember sleeping by the back door. If you ever see me in it, no, I'm never selling my soul. I won't have regrets when I'm old. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Hoodie and Ivan, the places that I've been make you think you tripping. This ain't psilocybin. We rapping and rhyming all in proper timing. Complete the assignment is all that I know. Looking and criming while looking and climbing and watching and climbing. Cause everyone know that the streets and the violence be moving in silence. I don't in alignment wherever I go. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. I'm cooking. Cocinando. Ay. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. We cooking. Cocinando.
DUI event, King Hoodie, Don't Think, off of the album of the night, the first listen for Toma. Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, oh my God. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I got some verses out there in the world. I'm excited to get them out in the open. Darius is not feeling it. Also, Nate, that is DU Ivan. I put his information in the YouTube at the bottom of the thing where you see like all the info. His stuff should be there, so hit him up. Yeah, so I didn't love that marinade part. I struggled with this track because it was so frenetic. It was all over the place, and then it had this part. It had a couple spots where it slowed down, but it was also so energetic. That's a song I wouldn't have turned off right away because this is the kind of stuff that like I like. It's high, it's upbeat, it's up tempo, it's fast, it's in your face, it's intense. I like that kind of stuff. So it's hard for me on this because I also didn't know what the hell you were talking about the whole time. I honestly, from after about the first verse, I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea. Damn, bro sent me an Andy Jackson. You just bought my daughter some Pampers is what you just did. Big shots to my man Nate. Appreciate you, bro. That's big love right there. He fucks with it. It was not as bad. I don't think it was a bad song by any stretch. I'm not in the bad area with it. For me, it's like it was so much going on that it made me hard to focus at times, but I did like the energy of it. And I didn't necessarily know what you were saying, but like I would listen to it again. I don't think I would have got through. I think I would have got through the first half of the song. King Hoodie's verse, if I'm being honest, it didn't do much. It wasn't bad, but it didn't accentuate the song. It just was kind of like, it was kind of more the same as far as King Hoodie's verse. So with that being said, I think I'm at an 87 with it, 86. I don't love it, but I would listen to it again. You know what I mean? So it's a good song. You know what I mean? But there's this part, I don't like that Let It Marinate. But that's also part of your swag, I think. I think that's how you swag songs out a little bit. Like, one thing I enjoyed about the song a lot was the ad-libs. You're very talented ad-lib-wise. Hey, it's people here. You got Don. Get up. Hey, Nate, you should reach out. I don't know where you're at right now, Don, if you're at the house or not. But you and Nate would be great on a track together. Nate, reach out to Don. If you got a spot for a verse, let Don put the verse on it. That man's nice. My man D.U. Ivan is nice too. So you know, big shouts to Panda. Good night of music, man. My man Moonrocks, you got some verses too. I've been listening back to some of your stuff recently. You can rap too. We got some rappers, man. Let's keep things rolling. Let's jump into some Melancholy right now. He gave me 2 records. Let's do the first one. First one he's on. The second one he wrote the hook for. So we'll do the first one. Hold on, bro. We're gonna put it on the screen. Slow down. I think D.U. Ivan's got a great album here, though. I think you've got a lot of songs. There's a couple songs that, to make it look easy joint, not bad. I don't know what I would put it on there to get a. I think a part of the thing that I think you may want to work on too, D.U. Ivan, is like, I think you're a very great up-tempo artist. When you slow down, sometimes it doesn't fit everything else because most of what you do is like fast-paced. So when you come on, like with a Panic Attack is a dope-ass song, I don't know that it fits this project though. You know, because everything is up tempo and fast, and that is like a slow down, relaxed joint. So that's the only thing I would say maybe you could look for in your next next release is like, I don't think there's anything wrong with 10 songs of like high octane shit. You know, I think most people would like that because we live in a society where everybody's trying to get hype and everybody's trying to stay hype. Like nowadays, it's hard to like maintain energy. You get tired. So I go to music a lot to maintain my energy or to help me through my rage. Let's get in this right now. Blueberries, St. Cameron, our man Melancholy, one of my favorite people and artists out there in the green world. Let's get into it.
Blueberry blunts and butterflies. We get so high, we touch the sky. You tried so hard to kill my vibe, 'cause you hate to see me live my life. More smiling, less worrying. More compassion, less judgment. More blessed, less stress. More love, less hate. Ooh, damn.
Okay. Melancholy. Also, Nate, hit Melancholy up to Melancholy. Drop your handle. Melancholy and Nate, y'all would do good work together too, for sure.
You tried so hard to kill my vibe, 'cause you hate to see me live my life. More smiling, less worrying. More compassion, less judgment.
More compassion, less judgment.
Less hate. Ooh, damn. More up, not down, not win, not how, just why when you see it. Oh my, I break the cycle, don't repeat it. Who am I taking?
Woo!
Manifesting what I need.
Break the cycle, don't repeat it. Ooh! That speaks to my soul. Breaking cycles, baby. I like that. That you spoke to my heartstrings right there.
Oh my, I break the cycle, don't repeat it. Who am I taking or leave it? Manifesting what I needed. Don't cross me, that's treason. I cut you off for no reason. Blue Caraco became the doctor, so called him up.
I'll cut you off for no reason. Who? Melancholy? Are you me?
'Cause I need it. I've been hot for 2 seasons. Spring, summer, don't fall in love 'cause I'm leaving. You stress, I can't relate. I don't believe in fate. 'Cause I work for all of this. I built my pot to piss. They yelling, I don't resist. But I ain't even do shit. You cannot feel this. I'm too lit, that's true shit. You shouldn't do this. You cannot feel this. I'm too lit, that's true shit. You shouldn't do this. Blueberry blunts and
I like this one, man. This is nice.
we get so high, we touch the sky. You try so hard to kill my vibe, 'cause you hate to see me live my life.
Hate to see it.
Make me get in my bag now. Make me sit on right back down. It's grind season, me and mine eating. My pockets looking a little fat now. Like, whoa, I look good with this weight on me. So much ice you can skate on me. I feel bad if you late on me. Roll through, hit 'em up like Pac. Ain't afraid to get down when the time comes. I heard everybody chasing the bag.
Yo, Melancholy, you have the same problem that Don has. And I need y'all both to stop this, man. Because y'all are way too good for the shit that you do. Both of y'all play y'all vocals down. You pare them down to every... And this is consistent for both of y'all. And it makes me a little angry because you're both so good. If y'all were trash artists, I'd have no problem with it. But you're way too good to have your vocals pale in comparison to the person or the beat. Whoever you're on the song with or the beat, y'all need to be louder than y'all are too good for this shit, man. It kind of bothers me a little bit, to be honest with you. Because you do this shit a lot, Melancholy. You got to stop that. Turn yourself up, goddammit. All right.
Try so hard to kill my vibe, 'cause you hate to see me live my life. About to make me get in my bag now. Make me sit on right back down. It's grind season, me and mine eating. My pockets looking a little fat now. Like, whoa, I look good with this weight on me. So much ice you can skate on me. I feel bad if you late on me.
Right in the pocket, bro. You're right in the pocket.
Up like Pac, ain't afraid to get down when the time comes. I heard everybody chasing the bag, but I'ma be the first one to find one.
Hit 'em up like Pac, ain't afraid to get down when the time comes. I heard everybody chasing the bag, but I'ma be the first one to find one.
This is a great song. I like it. Melancholy, just turn your goddamn voice up, bro. And And the weird part about it is you're a fantastic engineer, except when you do your voice. I don't understand that. I like that too. Big shouts to my sis B Rex. Yeah, why do you do that so much? You're like a fantastic artist, but you don't want yourself to be heard or something. I don't know. It blows my fucking mind, man. I like that song a lot. So if I'm clear, because the beginning of this song, the first parts of the song kind of sounded like you're writing, but the voice sounded different. So I'm guessing that was St. Cameron on the first verse and then the hook, and then you did the second verse. Either way, it's a great song. But it's funny. Did you write that for him? Because that seemed like your style of writing in the first part. You're fantastic, bro. Stop turning your voice down. I like the 89 score. I don't love the rant. I like y'all, man. I like y'all a lot. You guys are great artists. So like, I need to fucking hear you. Like, it's gonna make me mad. Yeah, big shouts to the gang right there. Also, Darius, okay, no, that seemed, because I've heard enough of your music. I've worked with you long enough, Melancholy, where I know you. I'm like, nah, that sounds like a lot of him right there. So, but it's great. It's a great song. I think 89, 90 is a good spot. I think D.U. Ivan. I think for me, if you turn your verse up, I'm in the A range. I'm in the 90s plus. B Rex, what was your score on that? Bree was riding with it. She said this right. I'm good with it. Yeah, you're great. Your grading is solid. Yes, I agree. D.U. Ivan, you're pretty good at it. Yeah, turn yourself up, bro. Stop playing yourself on these songs. Don't do that. I'd rather hear you sound like completely distorted than I would hear you sound lacking in volume, because y'all boys too good for that. Let's get to this next one. Salty Toma. Big shouts to DUI. He's doing a great job. The only song I don't like on this is Get Up, Get Upset. That's the only song I'm like, yeah, that didn't need to be there. Everything else is good. You know, I think we're at, let's see, I said 89, 92, 94, 95, I think. Money Mowgli joint was like a 90. I didn't like Get Upset. Panic Attack was, I think I gave that about an 86. Make It Look Easy, I think I gave it about 90. So you're getting good scores. I take you out to, you know, when my kids get good grades, I usually buy them something or take them to like a meal. I'd probably take you to a meal after this album. You're doing well. Salty, DUI and Holy Ghost, Rock Soul, and Gilgraph. Gilgraph? Gilgraph. Appreciate you, B-Rex.
Salty when you leave them out. Trying to do the shit they read about. Yeah. I do the shit they never would. Hey, that's how I do the shit they never could. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That shit ain't in my vocabulary. Laughing adversaries ain't your friend no matter.
I like that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's just not in my vocabulary. That's cold, man. I like when y'all rap about stuff. When you're like confident, like I don't do this F-boy-ish. I handle business. Shoulda, woulda, coulda ain't my vocabulary. I like that, man. I like that. I do.
That's how I do the shit they never could. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That shit ain't in my vocabulary.
I like that.
Adversaries ain't your friend no Matthew Perry. Ooh, more like Matthew Broderick. Taking
Matthew Broderick.
Pick up my friends in politics. Yeah, that my dick. Get off of it.
Get off it.
God in the metropolis, Superman, who the man? Miami to Yucatan, too smooth, who that lubricant? My co-roll up to Sudan, we down south, no Lucifer, who get bigger, Jupiter.
I'm a dance, and they play a song.
Oh.
You just play her.
Oh, who's on the hook, though? Who's on the hook, though? Hello. I like that hook.
Who the man? Miami to Yucatan, too smooth, who that lubricant? My co-roll up to Sudan, we down south, no Lucifer, who get bigger, Jupiter.
I'm a dance, and they play a song, and we run this bitch.
That vocal is nice, man.
And they play our songs, and we run this bitch. You just play along. I'm a dance, and they play our songs, and we run this bitch. You just play along.
Salty when you leave them out. Trying to do the shit they read about. Yeah. I do the shit they never would. Hey, that's how I do the shit.
Ivan, do you spend a lot of time in clubs? You make very, very potent club music. Like, I think I could invite you to a house party. You could do a show and you'd get people laid. I don't know how else to be PG about it. You get people, you get the grinding and the panty drawers moving on the dance floor.
They never could.
I've been steady rapping, I'm not stressing. Bitch, I stay invested. Y'all talk shit from miles away. I got work like every day. This the gatekeeper, keys to that Beamer. I just rock it with that Nina. I don't need a Prima. I just turn you to believers. I don't need a reason.
DUI in this verse is trash. You shouldn't have.
This the gatekeeper, keys to that Beamer. I just rock it with that Nina. I don't need a Prima. I just turn you to believers. I don't need a reason. I'ma make. I don't need a Caesar. We the gods. I don't need a Caesar. Middle finger to the non-believers. My dogs and they play a song.
That verse was garbage.
You just play along. I'm with all my dogs and they play our songs and we run this bitch. You just play along. I'm with all my dogs and they play our songs and we run this bitch. You just play along.
Salty when you leave them out. Trying to do the shit they read about. Yeah. I do the shit they never would. Hey, that's how I do the shit they never could.
I took some stacks to Dayland, just left the sex at Dayland. I did young Kobe numbers, I guess I'm getting famous. I'm Mary Louis Haven, I never get complacent. These rappers want me dead, but watch me shoot the Raven. I'm good, my kids amazing. These bitches be flirtatious. I give them super boots. Shout out to D-Ray Davis. You know I'm back to basics. You know I act invasive. I'm putting back to faces like Guinness so audacious.
So this verse is okay, but it doesn't fit because wherever he recorded it doesn't match the quality of the previous artist's recording areas. So he's recording this verse on microphones and with the setup that doesn't match wherever you're recording, DU Ivan. So his verse actually kind of gave a different dimension to the track. I actually kind of enjoyed it, but like it doesn't sound good. You know what I mean? Like it's just recorded in a bad place without it's not. I don't feel like it's professionally done wherever he recorded it.
From super boots, shout out to D-Ray Davis. You know I'm back to basics. You know I act invasive. I'm putting back to faces like Guinness so audacious. I'm with all my dogs and they play our songs and we run this bitch. You just play along. I'm with all my dogs and they play our songs and we run this bitch.
Hey, I appreciate you, sis. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. We'll coordinate on time. I love you. Be safe.
Run this bitch. You just play along.
Salty when you leave them out. Trying to do the shit they read about. Yeah. I do the shit they never would. Hey, that's how I do the shit they never could.
Yeah, so in this one right here, D.U. Ivan, you and Holy Ghost would have just been fine on the track. You could have just put one more verse on top of the first one you had. I didn't really need anything else on this track. I thought that the second verse, so sorry about your boy Rock, that wasn't a good verse. I don't know. It was like, it was uninspired. It was lazy. It felt like maybe he wasn't prepared to be at the level y'all were at, but he wasn't anywhere close. The verse after that, I don't know who that was. I don't know if that was Jill Graff or what. It wasn't bad, but like it was recorded in like a hardware store or something. You know, it just didn't. It sounded like it wasn't recorded in a very good space, and so that translated onto the track. I don't think this is a bad song. I don't think it belongs on this project though. Unless you're gonna take those other artists off. If it was just you and Holy Ghost, this would be a great track. But with the verses, one of them was lazy and pedestrian, the other one was hype, but just recorded poorly. So it all added up to a meat sandwich of like I ate some of it and threw the rest out. You know what I mean? I think from a scoring standpoint, I'm about like an 82, 83. I didn't love it. And it wasn't necessarily because of anything you did. I think you did your job. I think Holy Ghost did a good job. And then it just kind of went sideways after that. So yeah, that one could have been better. You know, the back half of the project isn't as good as the front half. But it's not, but we're not lacking anything. I think Salty could have been a good song. I just think you had some features that didn't need to be there. I think Don't Think was a good song. So you got some good tracks here. Most of this project is solid. Most of this project is solid. I think there's a couple spaces where I might have done some different things. We got a joint right here sent to us from Mr. Darius. So we're going to get into that. So now everybody has their, if you don't like what Darius is saying, now you get to judge his music, because that's how the stream works, thankfully. So let's get into this Darius. What's the name of this joint right here? Drunk and High.
101 at Gmail. At YaMan2020 on Instagram. Holla at me.
This mix is not great. Where are you recording at, Darius?
Risque, let it play, boy.
Slow music in the whip. Be relaxed thinking. When I get her home, I'm gonna make her climax. Her big ass in my view. My IMAX too much to drink. I wanna fuck, not think. Can't take my eyes off her. I can't blink. Her pussy water like I broke the sink. We start slow and fast. Music blast. Not trying to make it last.
Darius, are you writing your music or are you freestyling it? Cause this doesn't sound written, and I would encourage you to write your music. This sounds like you got in there and freestyled, and for a freestyle, it's not bad. But this doesn't sound like something somebody would write.
I get her home, I'm gonna make her climax. Her big ass in my view, my IMAX too much to drink. I wanna fuck, not think. Can't take my eyes off her, I can't blink. Her pussy water like I broke the sink. We start slow and fast, music blast. Not trying to make it last. Fuck Keith Sweat, I'm working hard to start to sweat. What time it is, I forget. Kissing the net, she more wet.
Porta potty.
Best the best, I fuck her good. Lakewood, she love the lumber till we slumber.
Also, I just had to say, I think I told you this last time too, Darius. The last song you did, you talked about face banging a chick. And on this song, you talk about, you got to make songs that aren't just about sex. I like sex. I think most people like sex. I don't think that's a weird thing, but like, you got to bring another dimension to your music. I mean, it's not the best to just kind of, unless you're a female, like unless you're Nicki or Cardi and you want to do that, that's fine. But as a dude, it's just not really.
Go to waist, caress her face. My stroke place is the rhythm of the bass. I'm lying, but it sound good like the sound would resemble.
So real quick, D.U. Ivan, let's give him some constructive feedback. You know, what don't you like about it? What would you fix? Let's be constructive. I like doing constructive things.
This magic I'm saying, yeah, it's sarcastic. Sex well elastic. I go with raw fuck rubbers and plastic. I'm drunk as fuck, ain't no more. Bitch, drunk as fuck, I'm hot as fuck. I'm drunk as fuck, I'm hot as fuck. I'm drunk as fuck, I'm hot as fuck. I'm looking for a bitch that will suck the fuck. I said I'm drunk as fuck, I'm hot as fuck. I'm drunk as fuck, I'm hot.
You know what, honestly, this hook is super simple, but there's a lot of people that would like this hook. This hook is actually manageable.
As fuck, I'm drunk as fuck, I'm hot as fuck. I'm looking for a bitch that'll suck your fuck. I said I'm drunk as fuck, I'm hot as fuck. I'm drunk as fuck, I'm hot as fuck. I'm drunk as fuck, I'm hot as fuck.
Now, I don't want that to be confused with I'm saying it's a good hook, because I think it's a little lazy. But I also think that there's a lot of people that would love to just be in the club. I'm drunk as fuck. I can kind of see that working, so that's not bad.
I'm trying to put this dick up in her. I've been a sinner. She eat this dick, it's better than her.
All right, I'm sorry, bro. I can't listen to you just talk about having sex with chicks anymore. Not a lot of, yeah, I don't want to just hear about you dicking chick. If you're having that much sex, congratulations. I salute you. I tip my cap to you. Your life is going better than mine. But based on this song, I don't believe that you're having that much sex. I mean, because there's only 24 hours in a day, and everything you're saying is, I want to put it in, I want to do this, we get it, man. And part of that also makes you feel like you don't have sex that often, right? Because if you're getting it all the time, who's talking about it all the time? I don't know. I'm not trying to hate, I'm not trying to be mean. I think you need to make songs that don't just reflect constantly having sex with women, because it's not realistic. Talk about what you're actually going through, what your life is like. If your life is such that that's all you're doing, well, salute you, my boy. But I don't see it, right? Because I'm realistic. It's hard to, when you're in college, then maybe you're having that much sex. Maybe. You know, but like outside of that, when are you having that? It's not probable. I like to be realistic. That's just not probable. Let's get back into my man DU Ivan Toma. Drop your scores. So and I want to give good feedback too. I don't want to be a hypocrite. So from my perspective, what I didn't like about that was mostly content related. I thought the hook is a keeper. Keep that hook. I think you got to record in a better space. Again, I think that sounds like it was recorded on a computer microphone in 1998 with a dial-up modem. So that didn't sound good. But I do think that like that hook has some teeth to it. But write your music. Like I don't think you should freestyle. It, to be honest, it didn't sound bad as a freestyle, but it has no substance. It's hard to freestyle coherently. If you listen to most freestyles, they just go off on tangents because that's what you're trying to think of stuff to say. You know, so the cohesion isn't there. Let's get to this next one. Suicide Doors, Toma, DU Ivan, King Tetris. I didn't give it a score. My score would have probably been about 70.
When I was a jit, I wanted to whip with the suicide dog. With the suicide dog. Now that I am grown, I want the same shit, just a whole lot more. Just a whole lot more. When I was a jit, I wanted to whip with the suicide dog. With the suicide dog. Now that I
got you, Gunda.
Same shit, just a whole lot more. Just a whole lot more. When I was a little guy, way before I was getting high, I was standing yay tall, so in love with basketball, so in love with running plays, so in love with hustling, learned early to be owner over customer. Ain't shit changed but the budget, getting high on my high horse, and we not budging, unless there's something to be running for, nothing that I'm running from, trying to run a victory lap, but the race has just begun. Sometimes you gotta take a chance and know your worth and go to work so they don't know you, but they know your work. Gonna run my mouth until I run the south.
Let's run this back a little bit. I'm trying to make sure I hear him.
Now that I am grown, I want the same shit, just a whole lot more. Just a whole lot more. When I was a little guy, way before I was getting high, I was standing yay tall, so in love with basketball, so in love with running plays, so in love with hustling, learned early to be owner over customer. Ain't shit changed but the budget, getting high on my high horse, and we not budging, unless there's something to be running for, nothing that I'm running from, trying to run a victory lap, but the race has just begun. Sometimes you gotta take a chance and know your worth and go to work so they don't know you, but they know your work.
And go to work so they don't know you, but they know your work. That's hard. You got some like messagey bars in here that I rock with real hard, Ivan, real hard.
Gonna run my mouth until I run the south.
Gonna run my mouth until I run the south.
When I was a jit, I wanted to whip with the suicide dog.
With the suicide, I like that.
Now that I am grown.
That's a fantastic ad-lib kind of stereo sound. With the suicide, that's cold. That's cold.
I want the same shit, just a whole lot more. Just a whole lot more. When I was a jit, I wanted to whip with the suicide dog. With the suicide dog. Now that I am grown, I want the same shit, just a whole lot more.
Just a whole lot more.
But no whip, but the kings got drive. Chilling at the top, but the struggles where I thrive. My thoughts convertible, my head in the skies and my heart in the clouds. You just here for the ride, thinking back to when we had show and tell. But I was busy in them ciphers in the Metro Rail. When I missed the bus, a mama always gave me hell. But I'm cautious in the streets, so now I drive slow. They say family matters, that's why my wind's low. Switch gears, just like the wind blows. I used to want it all, now I want peace. My doors go up, let's change what suicide means.
When I was a jit, I wanted to whip with the suicide.
I like this hook a lot. This hook is fantastic.
I want the same shit, just a whole lot more. Just a whole lot more.
You know,
when I was a jit, I wanted to whip with the suicide dog. With the suicide dog. Now that I am grown, I want the same shit, just a whole lot more. Just a whole lot more.
That's DU Ivan, Toma, Suicide Doors. Ivan, I think you need to be a little bit more selective with your features. The Money Mowgli feature was fantastic. That's because Money Mowgli's a great rapper. King Tetris was okay, but he's not adding another dimension to the song. I think for your next project, one of the biggest things I want you to look at it, I guess it's two things. But the main thing is don't do tracks with artists that aren't on your level. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody, not to Rock Soul, not to King Tetris. They're probably good artists. I'm not being, but they're not as good as you. And they just, you have a certain understanding and feel for your music. You know, you're one of these artists, and I can tell that. And I've been listening to your Toma Tuesdays. I check out your stuff. You know exactly your plan when you get on tracks. I think that shows your longevity in the game. I think you've been doing this a minute, and I think you practice a lot. And I can tell that. And I don't always feel like you're on you're on a track with guys that are like that. I don't think King Tetris brought you a dimension. Excuse me. I don't think King Tetris brought you a dimension to that track that really was going to elevate it. And so it got kind of like wordy, a little bit more verbose, and it just didn't fit. Your hook and your verse were fantastic, though. So that's the one thing I would say to look at as you move forward as well. Like, you gotta make sure they're on your level, bro. And I just don't know that they're not doing you as much of a favor as I think they could be. So I like that track. I do think King Tetris detracted from it a little bit, but I like the intensity, the feeling of it. And Darius, I know you say you're not rocking with it, but the one thing I can say is you got a very structured hook. You got a direction for the song. He's talking about it. He's a kid. He's talking about as he grew up what he wanted. There's a message to the song. There's a direction. I like it personally. I think, like I said, King Tetris' verse didn't do much for me, but that hook, the way you played the echoes and the way you did that kind of like a marrying of the ad libs, and then you did some effects on the ad libs. It sounded really well put together on the hook. So I think I'm at like probably an 87 with that one. There is some good replay value in it. I think I would listen to that again. I really like the hook. Caught me. The hook captivated me. So I like that. Drop your scores, DU Ivan. If you didn't like it, say why you didn't like it. Give some scores. I appreciate all the discourse in the chat today. I saw this recently, man. Bill Murray, 74-year-old Bill Murray, is dating like 42-year-old Khalees. Khalees is still bad, man. I don't know. These old cats, Pacino at 89 just had a baby. De Niro at 81 just had a baby. Bill Murray is dating Khalees. I don't know, man. And big shouts to Khalees, because you know what? Bill Murray is probably worth a good $100 million. He ain't hurting for nothing. So I guess I can't really blame her. But yeah, the hook was fantastic. That was a great hook. We got Goon Dog hit the super duper. Let's get the Goon Dog joint rocking with it. What up, Goon Dog? Play that joint right now, and then we're gonna jump back into Toma. So we got 2 songs left. I think right now, I think Salty could have been a good track. The features didn't move me. Get Upset, like I said, nah. But you got a solid body of work here. You put together some good music. I just gonna say again, like, don't rap with dudes that aren't on your level, bro. Like, I've done
We started our company.
I've done verses for people that I'm like, yeah, I'm probably, but this never my song though. Like, I will never initiate a song with somebody that I don't think can hold the candle to me. Like, if I don't feel like you have some talent, I'm not. If it's your song and you're inviting me to do a verse, then if I'm better than you, or if I feel like I'm better than you, that's fine. But I'll never put somebody on a track with me that I don't think is as good as me, or close. I won't. Let's get into this. All I Need, Nelly Nell, MB Nell, Born to Win. Also, Goondog, I appreciate the SoundCloud link. That way I probably won't get kicked off.
Now I'm counting band now. Why they tryna be my friends now? See through the glass, I see the fake right through my lens now. Blow her out, ayy. Another man now depends now. Can't even tell who my man now, ayy. They don't really understand now. Need my money in my band now. They don't really understand now.
Thank you, Moon Rocks.
How to find appreciate it when you find it. I got niggas who lost some time behind that sail and they can't find it. Fully automatics, make it rain, we change the climate. And I'm such a stand-up nigga, every word I say.
Fully automatics, make it rain, we change the climate. I like his urgency and his pacing on this, and he's on top of the beat. He's riding it well. He's got to be a younger cat. It always makes me sad when these young dudes talk about violence like they do, but he's got a nice sounding voice. It's a little nasally, but I think it's because he's young.
They said no, need my money in my band now. They don't really understand now. Need my money in my band. See how to find appreciate it when you find it. I got niggas who lost some time behind that sail and they can't find it. Fully automatics, make it rain.
The pace right here is great.
Stand up, nigga, every word I stand behind it. They say they want me dead, but it ain't hard for them to find me. My homies carry loads like they finna go do the laundry.
He said they carry something like they finna go do the laundry. What do you say?
Carry loads like they when you find it. I got niggas who lost some time behind that sail and they can't find it. Fully automatics, make it rain, we change the climate. And I'm such a stand-up nigga, every word I stand behind it. They say they want me dead.
I'm so stand up, every word I stand behind it. I like that.
But it ain't hard for them to find me. My homies carry loads like they finna go do the laundry. All I'm really dirty, ain't no way to sterilize it. I'm too deep up in these streets, bitch, I need a pair of goggles. I'm tired of thinking small, and they gotta be epic. That little boy be here right now, if he had his weapon. I got killers on the leash, I let him go so they could fetch him. And bitch, I'm in the field like my name is David Beckham. My daughter on
I'm in the field like David Beckham.
Universe. I ain't taking chances, you see me, you better shoot it first. Living through some pain, but these niggas act like they knew to hurt. Rubbing 40 bullets on your skin just like some Lubriderm. Now I'm
He said, I'll rub these bullets on your skin like some Lubriderm. That's great.
Been banned now. Why they tryna be my friends now? See through the glass, I see the fake right through my lens now. Blow her out, ayy. Another man now, depends now. Can't even tell who my man now, ayy. They don't really understand now. Need my money in my band now. They don't really understand now. Need my money in my band. I need my bands up to the ceiling. You can't tell me how I'm feeling. I snuck balls into the shows and had them bitches off concealing. My niggas really killers, they ruthless, they really dishing. And I love my bros, been doing.
I like this dude, man.
Money on my mind, I swear that's all a nigga need. Know some niggas doing time, cause niggas speaking to police. I know niggas doing time for a crime they ain't commit. But that's just how we live, we can't live with no regrets. Money on my mind, I swear that's all a nigga need. Know some niggas doing time, cause niggas speaking to police. I know niggas doing time for a crime they ain't commit. But that's just how we live, we can't live with no regrets. Counting band now, why they tryna be my friends now? See through the glass, I see the fake right through my lens now.
He does this choppy thing with his flow. See through the black, my man now, and it gives so much like pressure to the track. It makes it seem so like important. It makes it seem so big. You know, like it's really dope. This dude is dope.
Blow her out, ayy. Another man now, depends now. Can't even tell who my man now, ayy. They don't really understand.
Big shout out to Goon Dog, man. This is a good one.
Need my money in my band now. They don't really understand now. Need my money in my band now.
I like that, man. That's right there is MB Nell, Born to Win. I like that a lot. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this dude because. And also, big shout to you, Goon Dog, because you come week after week and bring me like music that there's on a regular basis. There's no way I'd ever hear this dude. But like you've gave us like 3 or 4 of his songs now, and I'm a fan of his. I'm like, I need to go like review his work. I like his stuff. He's dope. Big shout to MB. Now I like that song. I'm going 95. I mainly because he was saying something that sounded mixed well, and it was the energy. This is the type of song I play before I go to my 9 to 5. Bree is like, I hate everything, but this is gonna get me through it. I love it. Also, I don't know his IG. I think I don't know, Goon Dog. What can you tell us about him? Goon Dog is dope. I'm assuming you live somewhere in the Sacramento, California kind of area, because you know a lot of those artists up there. Not to put your business on blast, I apologize. But you bring great artists. Do you know drop his Insta? You know, folks want to work with him. Also, Bree, that's a great question. So I actually did Revenger Crew Volume 1. I gotta apologize. I'm gonna apologize to Nate because Nate is here. I'm apologize to Ash, Felix. I don't promote myself well. Or like I don't promote my music as well as I should. I promote other people's stuff because I don't know. That's how I am. I don't like to focus on myself as much. So I focus on other people. I got to work on that. But I say all that to say there is a Revenger Volume 1 up. I do want to get Volume 2 going. I'll send that to you, Don, after I get off the joint. You live in the South? Well, you don't have to tell me exactly where, but now I'm super curious. Oh, you're probably in Texas, aren't you? Okay, that's right, because you put me on the what's the homie name? He's dope too, D-Baby. You put me on the D-Baby. Let's keep things rolling, keeping things golden. Let's jump back into Toma. Big shots to D. Ivan. D. Ivan, this project is strong, bro. This project is definitely strong. Out of nothing, D. Ivan. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and wrap up the D. Ivan. We'll play 11 and 12 and wrap it up. Put a nice little bow on it. But I like it though. You've done good. You've done good here, bro. Oh, okay, bet. That's dope, bro. Well, you have a great taste in music, Goondog.
Fanny pack full of product. Christina Aguilera, that my genie in the bottle. Heard you talking on your neck when you see me hit the bottle. Price on your head and your life ain't caught. I know. Making something out of thin air. Dollar in a dream, yeah, I've been there. I'm just an artist that doesn't know where to start. Never starve and just bleeding from my heart. Cause I'm just trying to make something out of nothing. To make something out of nothing, yeah. Just trying. Make something out of nothing.
Did you get a jazz band for this hook, bro? The layering of the vocals here is beautiful, man. This is, man.
I've been there. I'm just an artist that doesn't know where to start. Never starve and just bleeding from my heart. Cause I'm just trying to make something out of nothing. To make something out of nothing, yeah. Just trying. Make something out of nothing. Make something out of nothing. Ooh, yeah, I'm finna get it. Spit in the face of a cynical critic. Bit the road rage when I'm speeding past the limit. Hope I leave my demons behind before I hit the finish line. That's the only way it's gonna last. Peace of mind come first, even if I come in last. It's all about respect. As long as the man in the mirror is someone you respect. Never has.
It's all about respect as long as the man in the mirror is someone you respect. Like I said, you got grown man bars. These ain't kid bars on here, man.
In the face of a cynical critic. Bit the road rage when I'm speeding past the limit. Hope I leave my demons behind before I hit the finish line. That's the only way it's gonna last. Peace of mind come first, even if I come in last. It's all about respect. As long as the man in the mirror is someone you respect.
He said, my peace of mind comes first, even if I come in last. That's dope.
Never half stepping, gotta sharpen your weapon so you ready for the moment you've been training so heavily for. Now I'm on the floor, the one the encore feels good, used to being ignored. Cause I'm just trying.
Agreed, Nate.
Make something out of nothing. To make something out of nothing, yeah. Just trying. Make something out of nothing. Make something out of nothing.
Little jazz interlude. It's a Kenny G album now. Just trying.
Cause I'm just trying to make something out of nothing. To make something out of nothing, yeah. Just trying. Make something out of nothing. Make something out of nothing.
Hey, the saxophone is working though. Who did the sax? Eon's my man. What up, bro? Just trying. Make something out of nothing. Something out of nothing. Hey, the saxophone solo is hard, bro. That's like legitimately hard. Hey, that sax solo is legitimately dope, man. Appreciate you, my G. My man Eon's my thug right there. My mans. Big shouts, bro. We got to collab on some new music. Hey, homie ripped that saxophone joint down. I mean, good God. Whew. That felt like DUI, and there's a song. It goes, you gotta be cool, you better be calm, you gotta be wiser. I don't know who that song is by, but I heard it as a kid and I've heard it in commercials. That song reminded me of that. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta be stronger. It's a great song. But that reminds me of that. I like what you did on it, man. I think that's not gonna be for everybody. That song is definitely not gonna be for everybody. But it makes me think of my late father because my dad was a he was like a music savant, and I think that's where I get some of my takes from. Is like he loved everything, and he used to listen to jazz. And so when I hear that, I'm like, oh, this is so hard. You know what I mean? So I really like me personally. I really like it. I don't know how many people. And the cool thing about you is I think you make the music you like. You know, listening to this project. Getting toward the end here, what I'm really taking away is you make the music you like to make, and I think that I hear a lot of your influences in it. I hear a lot of fun. I hear a lot of youthfulness in it. I hear a lot of respect and admiration for the culture. Like I see a lot of you in your music, and I think it's dope, man. I think it's dope, man. Oh, Love Will Save the Day. Yeah, there it is. You know, that's what that song reminded me of with the jazziness and I'm just trying. It's got like a snap. You know, you gotta want to snap to it. It's dope, man. I liked it. I don't know that the world will like it like I liked it though. But I enjoyed it for the aforementioned reasons. I'm gonna go 90. It made me feel something. And the jazz, the saxophone solo, homie ripped the whole thing down. He lit that joint on fire. Drop your scores if you're still rocking with us. That was Out of Nothing from Toma, D. Wyven. We got some good joints, man. You did a great job on this album. Let's finish it out. Major Gains, the last song on a really good album. Toma. This is D. Wyven. I got you, Goon Dog.
I will spit and say his face. I am trying to eat as fast as I can. It's a major pain. Trying to make this music for my people. That's amazing grace. Trying to lift up my entire family. That's major gains. Yeah, that's major gains. Let's go. Thanks for the 14K. Rather have 14K, have 10 times that in 14 days. Since 14, I bet a scorching pen. Never force it like I like Star Trek. Like I'm looking for jail, where the bar's at. Try to play
like I'm looking for jail.
Turn your play off like we're 18.
Like I'm looking for jail where the bar's at. I will say, Ivan, I think this is the most I've gone back to listen to bars in a while. So you get big credit for that.
14K. Rather have 14K, have 10 times that in 14 days. Since 14, I bet a scorching pen. Never force it like I like Star Trek. Like I'm looking for jail where the bar's at. Try to play with me, throw the bait this way. Turn your play off like we're 18s play. I will spit and say his face. I am trying to eat as fast as I can. It's a major pain. Trying to make this music for my people. That's amazing grace. Trying to lift up my entire family. That's major gains. Safe to say we bout to score. Run the bass like dirty cops. Came up from under the floor, but at least we learned a lot. Safe to say we bout to score. Run the bass like dirty cops. Came up from under the floor, but at least we learned a lot. Yeah, learned a lot. Can't front on that. Yeah. I will spit and say his face. I am trying to eat as fast as I can. It's a major pain. Trying to make this music for my people. That's amazing grace. Trying to lift up my entire family. That's major gains.
I'm here with your winner. Congratulations. I know it's been a long road to get back in here and to get a win like that. How does that feel, my friend?
Feels really good, man. It's been almost 2 years without a win, and you know, I dedicate my entire life to this. My identity's lied in winning for a long time, and you know, without getting one, I went through depression, anxiety, doing everything I can possible to get a win. You know, when you don't get it, it sucks, but you just gotta keep getting up over and over and over again.
You just seem to be on another level, dialed in tonight. It was a lot between the years for you. It was more about you changing things inside yourself. What were some of those things, and how did they play out here tonight for you?
I've just been training myself, training my mind, and valuing the things around me, my family, my friends, my team, my circle. I made my world smaller, and I just I cut out the noise, cut out the BS, cut out the BS, cut out the BS, cut out the BS.
That was Major Gains from Toma, D. Wyven. So we're going to put a bow on this joint right here. I'm going to be honest. Major Gains didn't move me a ton. I didn't feel like you were mixed right on that again. I think I had noticed slight mixing variations on this. I think you did a lot of it yourself, but I think you have a tendency to keep yourself a little lower too, but I think part of it is the octave of your voice. Not bad. I could have honestly done without that. That's more of like a Lucy to me. That's not really an album cut. Not for any particular reason. It just didn't really stick with me very much. It was kind of like, eh. So I'm gonna go through the tracks I like. I'm gonna give it a score, and I'm gonna tell you why I think this is a really cool project. Why I think it's a really dope project. So I like tracks 1 through 4 a lot. Stop Playing is one of my favorites. Out of Nothing is actually one of my favorites too. That was just a cool song. Monsters is crazy too. I like that joint. Outside of that, so I think you probably could have cut this down. I would probably take Major Gains. I'd probably take Salty off unless you take them other artists off of it. Don't Think was okay. I think that could have probably stayed. Make It Look Easy. So I think we're probably looking at 9 tracks here, but I think all 9 of those tracks are probably 85 and above. So you got a really strong body of work. You put out a great project. It lacked a little bit on the back half to me, and I think some of that was because you brought on other artists that I just don't think were in your creative space. They weren't on the level you were on. I didn't think either of the 2 artists outside of Holy Ghost on Salty were there. I thought King Tetris's verses, man, King Hoodie's verse didn't amplify the track. It just kind of carried it. So be careful with your features. You're a great artist. You got a really great sound. You've cultivated it. You get it. You know how to vibe with what works for you. You know how to rap. You know how to do ad-libs. You know how to layer your vocals. You got so many of the boxes checked. Don't have no artist half step with you, bro. That's my only thing I think you can fix is don't have. And then, there's a couple of the joints that I think this album was a little all over the place. Just as far as sonically, you had a lot of up-tempo tracks, and then you had a few that stood out that just kind of threw off the overall pace of the album. I liked it though, man. I think rating Toma out, I think I would give it a 91 or 92. I think it's in that A range for sure. I think there's some tracks you could take off that would really would help with the execution and move it up. But I think this is a great album. I think there's not a lot of artists that could put together such a potent and such a stick-to-itive body of work. Like, it really carries some weight, especially, like I said, the up-tempo joints. That really shows, like, where you get your influences from, the up-tempo fast. I noticed some of the craziness. I feel like you got a little of that off-the-wall Eminem type, not as far as the flow goes, but as far as the ideas, as far as, like, the attitude to slap you in the face. I like that. You also had a lot of grown man bars on there that I really, really, really liked. One of the joints, like, just get up and do it. Stop being a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, there's some of the stuff that you did in there was like, oh, that's hard. You know what I mean? So I took a lot of that because I think me and you were probably in the same age range, and we probably have a lot of that. We probably have a similar mentality in how we deal with people. Like, you had a lot of lines on there talking about, I don't like dealing with this, I don't like dealing with that. I liked it, man. It was a great project to me. Like I said, I'm gonna go 91. I think it's right there as far as an A project. It's good. If you had a pro mix, I agree with that, Nate. I really do. I'd say that one was the album cut with the right mix. Agreed. I mean, well, maybe. I don't know. It was okay. I would have liked to actually end the album Out of Nothing. I think you should have ended the project there with that cold ass solo taking you out. That would have been a more appropriate ending to the track for me. Good night of music. Thank you for that, D.U. Ivan. Let's give our bro D.U. Ivan some more love, man. Big shouts to the homie. Much love for dropping off a great project, great work. I'm excited for the next one, bro. Please come on back because you're getting better as you go. And I think again, and I would say this to any artist, man. Even if you don't, even if I ask you for a verse and you don't think I'm coming with the hotness, don't let me on the song. Protect your art, protect your music like your life, man. Don't let no scrubs show up on set and act like it's sweet. If they not hot, they not hot. It is what it is. I've had dudes tell me I'm all set. No thanks. Hey, cool. But it gives me the motivation. I'm going to rip your ass down the next time I do a song. But you know what I mean? Like, hey, if it ain't hot, it ain't hot. So 91 for me. Drop your scores if you've been following along with us all night. Big shouts to our man D.U. Ivan. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share your music with this community and listen to it, man. It's fantastic. We got another MB Nail joint on the way. Big shouts
at the Home Depot.
To our man Goondog is putting us on all the hotness. I'm a fan of this dude. This is MB Nail right here. Amazing. Yeah, D.U. Ivan, you did great, bro. You really did. Big shouts to the 305. Y'all are putting out some great music out there, man. Real talk.
Shout out my nigga Cinco.
Hate this shit amazing. Mama, this shit crazy. Pistol on my car seat. Treat her like a baby. Bitches trying to surf me. I been getting wavy.
He said pistol like my car seat, treat it like my. He said pistol on the car seat, treat it like my baby. He said these girls want to surf because I'm wavy.
Treat her like a baby. Bitches tryna mommy, this shit crazy. Pistol on my car seat, treat her like a baby. Bitches tryna surf me, I been getting wavy. Maybe the reason why these suckers really hate me. Hate this shit amazing, mommy, this shit crazy. Pistol on my side, will let nobody ever take me. I been getting older, learning let nobody phase me. This shit amazing, this shit amazing. Take a look into my past, how you proud about where I am? I just want a crib and fill it up with some bench. Doing what I say just because I know I can. I know I ain't perfect, make mistakes, I'm just a man. Get a little anxious, tend to take some Zans. This 8 on my face, and it represent the land. Standing on my 10, name a problem where I ran. In the SRT, remember driving minivans. Take a look at my drip, mama came a long way. Remember rats and roaches running in my hallways. Shit ain't sweet, killer op Bday. Remember being broke, I was mad all day.
As a bar.
Fly, keep it on me always. I'm doing what I want, give a fuck what they saying. Shit ain't sweet, killer op Bday. Remember being broke, I was mad all day. Hate this shit amazing, mommy, this shit crazy. Pistol on my car seat, treat her like a baby. Bitches tryna surf me, I been getting wavy. Maybe the reason why these suckers really hate me. Hate this shit amazing, mommy, this shit crazy. Pistol on my side, will let nobody ever take me. I been getting older, learning let nobody phase me. This shit amazing, this shit amazing. See that pistol on me, I don't need to go and announce it. I'm so paranoid, never leave without it. I've been copping brands that been hard for me pronounce it. It's a difference when you do it than just being around it. Uncomfortable in public, I've been saying fuck it. Just cause you call him brother don't mean that you should trust it. The way I shake them off, they gon' need a pair of crutches. Ay, it's better being patient, you don't always need to rush it. Hey, we in the shooting shit, we ain't
How about next week, Goondog? Next week.
You're barely trying to cuff it. I know that aim coming, I can feel it in my stomach. If you don't see the ass around me, it's the reason that I cut them. I mean, it's amazing, seen it as a baby. No excuse to being lazy. Love the trenches cause it made me. Remember being broke, now these bitches tryna take this shit amazing. Mommy, this shit crazy. Pistol on my car seat, treat her like a baby. Bitches tryna surf me, I been getting wavy. Maybe the reason why these suckers really hate me. Hate this shit amazing, mommy, this shit crazy. Pistol on my side, will let nobody ever take me. I been getting older, learning let nobody phase me. This shit amazing, this shit amazing.
That was amazing, the homie MB Nail right there. That one wasn't bad. The first verse is better than the rest of the song. I got kind of bored with it. I'm not gonna lie to you, about a 65 to 70 seconds into it. Not a bad one. Yeah, send that coaching for next week, big dog. I appreciate you, man. You a real one for always put me on the gang. This one was alright. The last one was way better. This one probably maybe was about an 84. It was okay. It didn't really feel like I had a hook to it. It was amazing. Maybe it did. I don't know. It kind of ran together, and because of the way he was kind of singing over it, rapping over it, it just kind of became background music for me. Let's get into the last song of the night right now. My man Moon Rocks. If I didn't get your song crackulating this week, I'll get it crackulating next week. Just let me know. It's coming up on 3 hours, and I usually don't go over 3-hour streams. I've been really good about that, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Let's get into this last one sent to us by my man Moon Rocks. Big shout out to Moon Rocks. Moon Rocks is a good artist too. What was I gonna say? Somebody said something I thought I was gonna say something about, but I can't remember. Let's keep it rolling. Last song of the night, right here. Our man Moon Rocks. Motion with our homie Ghoulie.
Myself in motion, can't find no way home. Lost myself in motion, try to find my
So many lines that I'm erasing with my face that I can see when the table's turning on me. And who I have around me that really wants to be around me. I had to check my surroundings with checks that I haven't seen. So when you ask them about it, don't ask them what they've been taking. Ask them what they wearing and how they got it for free. And if they don't respond with the back of my fucking wallet, they probably just wearing something that's only tailored for me.
He's kind of snapping, and I missed it. I had to go back. I'm like, he's kind of going off a little bit.
try to find my
So many lines that I'm erasing with my face that I can see when the table's turning on me. And who I have around me that really wants to be around me. I had to check my surroundings with checks that I haven't seen. So when you ask them about it,
checks that I haven't seen.
Ask them what they wearing and how they got it for free. And if they don't respond with the back of my fucking wallet, they probably just wearing something that's only tailored for me. And I can see you motherfuckers changing, cause I come from a place where the weather might change 9 times in a weekend. It was cold in this bitch way before my bitch got called. And I ain't seen home since the dad got home. Don't ask if I seen it. Just say where the weed is. I said I can see you motherfuckers changing.
I agree with you, Nate.
Place where the weather might change 9 times in a weekend. It was cold in this bitch way before my bitch got called.
And this is very, yeah, you're right, bro.
Got home, don't ask if I seen it. Just say where the weed is. I said, lost myself in motion. Can't find no way home. Lost myself in motion. Try to find my. I can see myself still changing. I remember rapping in the basement, no food and no lights. I can see myself losing patience, done tolerating these faces, cause all I see is smiles. Nobody can be fucking real with me. I can sense the energy shifting, it's got me up all night. I can't even face what's tempting me. Is it fame or safety from injury? Please tell me why. Why the fuck y'all gotta be sketch? Y'all acting like I'm a problem.
There's a lot of heart on this joint.
I set intentions from the get-go. We were supposed to get home, get out to the world, a bit of temple. Instead it's in ruins. And maybe it's my influence that led us into the ashes and burned us until we blew it. But shit talking, I'm not fluent. Not moving forward till my crew is. And I can see you motherfuckers changing. Cause I come from a place where the weather might change 9 times in a weekend. It was cold in this bitch way before my bitch got called. And I ain't seen home since the dad got home. Don't ask if I seen it. Just say where the weed is.
Hey, shouts to gang tonight, man.
See you motherfuckers changing. Cause I come.
Everybody rocking with us, man.
Might change 9 times.
Shouts to Moon Rocks, FF. Big shouts to you, Ivan, bro. Great job on the album tonight, bro. Shouts to Melancholy Zim, Bree, Don, B-Rex.
Don't ask if I seen
RJB, Darius. What up, boy? Good job, man. Keep going. Shouts to Zim. Seal, what up, boy?
I'm like trying to take a picture and the sun wants to come out.
My man Nate, appreciate you, dog. Always.
Smile.
Melancholy, what up, boy? Moondog, what up, boy? Appreciate y'all. Happy birthday to me, man. Last song of the night right there. That was Moon Rocks.
I was single for a while, and I knew I was looking for.
Okay. I like that, man. It had a lot of heart to it. He was rapping kind of fast, and it wasn't. You know, the one thing that's tough about Moon Rocks is you got to listen to him 2 or 3 times to understand what he's talking about because of the way he kind of paces his flows and the tone of his voice is not always the easiest to make out. But the way he was spitting, I definitely agree with Nate. It was very Kanye West-ish. We out of here for the night, man. I'll see y'all next week. Appreciate y'all rocking with me on my 37th birthday, man. Hopefully we got about 50 more of them joints. But I love y'all. I appreciate the time. Appreciate the effort. Much love, and I'll see you next week, man. Great stream. D.U. Ivan. Toma's fantastic. Good job, bro. We out.